It's Jay.
What's going on? It's your brother MX Rich, and this is
Keep in Mind.
All right, we are live on YouTube now. Yeah, so you can let them know.
All right, Brendan Nero.
we got a couple people in the building today.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
All of them out here looking real swaggy. You know what I mean? We're gonna have the other two step in a little bit. But I want to reintroduce my boy.
Yes, sir.
Definitely more than a friend of the show now.
Facts.
Definitely
Critical thinker for real, my dude. I'm so glad I got you on this time. I'm here now. I'm here now.
Let people know who you are, man.
Rico Jones. Of course, you might hear it as Rico Jones, bruh. All over. Producer, artist. I'm here with the whole team today. New Age Music Entertainment.
Yes.
And I'm really, really excited to be here with y'all because y'all know Keep in Mind podcast is the best. I watch y'all every week. So
appreciate that, man.
So for me to be here with y'all and my team, I think we're gonna have a rocking show today. So
hey,
that's what I say today. That's my disclaimer.
I met them outside. We was talking for a little bit. They are hilarious.
Appreciate you.
They had me out there crying.
So I'm hype. I'm hype. I was cleaning up. I couldn't go out there, bro. You know what I mean?
And we got.
My name Lonnie D.
All right.
Check me out. I'm from Harlem, part of New Age Entertainment. That's the label right there. We got two more of the bros here. They're going to introduce themselves.
Artists?
So it's two more here.
Word.
Understand there's two more over there on the couch. I
coming
got
in.
my
Out
other camera.
here.
I didn't put the memory card. I didn't clear the memory card.
So there's no need.
Don't worry about it.
Always gotta over-explain, bro. All the time,
They
bro.
gonna get the whole. They gonna get the whole package.
The whole how it happened, how it's gonna happen.
We're gonna have you pull up. When we have y'all pull up, we're gonna have the four of y'all, or three of y'all. Not the other three of y'all here with the shorty.
Alright,
Cool. She about to pull up right now.
So
Yeah.
we gonna do Rico right first?
Yeah, right here, cause shorty about to
Copy.
pull up. Shorty about to pull up. Rico, do me a favor. I rock right there.
Okay.
Yeah, straight sit in the middle. All right, y'all. So we switching things up a little bit. Lining up, pull back up along with his cohorts. You know what I mean? His boys over here. What's it called? When they pull up, we're gonna switch the seats around, and we're gonna play the background and have our guests sit out here in front of the camera. In the meantime, Jerry. We always seem down with it. All right. Anyway, yeah. How was your weekend? How was your week?
I don't even know what just happened, bro.
How was your week? Did you pick out team down with it?
Oh,
How was your
okay. It was good, man. Chill week. You know, beautiful weather that is coming in now. So, you know what I mean? Get some of that sun, man. Get some of that beautiful sun out there, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah, man.
Chill. Captain Tall One's in the building. Shout out to Captain Tall One.
Shout out to Captain Tall One. Listen up, everybody. I'm just trying to put the YouTube link out for everybody who hasn't seen it. That's all. We tried to start on time, but I could have waited. I guess I could have waited.
Yeah, nah, it's all good,
you
bro.
know what I mean?
Rico, how was your week, my brother? How's everything for you?
Week was good. I watched that fight last night. I don't know if y'all seen.
Oh, nah, I did not see
Shout
that.
out to Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah.
You need to stand up. How about that one?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I heard.
Shout out to Aljamain. I was watching that fight last night. I even put a bet on your boy, so good looking on getting me that.
Hey,
What?
Feels good. It's always a good feeling when you win that money, boy.
Yeah, but I had actually, you know what I mean? I had actually met him, so even more I'm like co-signing him, you know what I mean?
We knew me and Black knew Aljamain since she was dumb young. Like
That's dope.
we knew.
Went to school with him and everything.
She know Aljamain too.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yes, hi.
Hey,
Hello there. Hello.
Hi, I'm so excited to meet you.
Hey, look at that. Now I got a big smile on my face. You look at me, I'm so nice to meet you.
I know them and I'm proud of y'all, but like,
Thank you,
I'll be
thank
seeing
you.
you, I'll be like, okay.
All right, please let them know. Wait, before let me step. I gotta go grab something because my hands are dry.
Okay.
Let me go.
It's right there.
You don't gotta go far.
Oh, perfect.
Introduce yourself.
I haven't been on online in a while, I feel like. What's
Introduce
up?
yourself.
I'm Cheryl,
Oh no, you guys.
You're gonna have to speak up.
aka Charlie.
You an angel.
Nah, they
Yeah.
might know you. They might know you by your Instagram. name.
Sunny Days.
Yeah, Sunny.
Oh, Sunny
Sunny
Days.
Days.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
dope.
Sunny
I'm always in the comments.
Yes.
Challenging and y'all be ignoring me.
No,
so now,
never.
guess what? You can't do.
Okay, I'll be in the comments. I do be knowing. I know who you are now
Like,
too.
so,
I know who you are.
Like the squirt. Sorry to bring us back up because y'all never answered me when I was like, "Do you drink it?" And y'all laughed. Just he.
What? I have a whole video of me saying, I like what? I've mouthwash.
okay.
You know what I mean? I wash my face and
I
that.
actually remember that episode.
Yo, I'm like,
I remember that. You did.
don't ask me that question because I'm real.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
real. I'm real happy about it.
I'm here for it.
I'm real happy about it. But nah, I don't. Yeah, how fellas?
Right? Like,
I like how you was like, this. I'm good.
Jerry was like this.
where's the hand
Fellas.
There you go.
No, I was making funny.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah. Yo, fellas on the couch, y'all slurp up the squirt. Y'all drinking that?
Yeah. Hey yo, how is that? Hey yo, please tell me how that. Hey yo,
You got it in mind now.
this game now to slurp up some squirt.
So she.
It's a woman. It's a woman, bro.
If she nutting, is you gonna be up in there?
If she squirting in your face, what are you gonna do? You gonna run
I
away?
thought you said something else. I was looking at the.
Oh, all right.
I thought, my bad.
It's all good.
It caught me left field. When you said, I was like,
My man said, "Hey yo," I was like, "Hey yo."
So, what's your thought on that?
Nah, it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Shit, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. My man coming up my face. He's like, nah, I'm light skinned. We don't do those.
Nah, I guess I'm light skinned.
My man said my humor's too.
I'm not pulling back, but if you start squirting in my face, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna.
not using
You know that's
that.
the, you know that's the ultimate
If I'm
compliment.
eating the cooch,
Yeah.
if I'm eating the cooch and she squirt,
And that also shows
I'm
that she's
gonna hit you with
comfortable
this.
to just be
Honestly,
She don't care. She's just like, go ahead. You know what I mean?
No woman piss in my face.
yeah.
It is P. It's P. Partial. It's partial P.
Partially.
It's partial P.
So is sweat, and I mean, there's been times I'm sure.
Well, man, get out of here.
Hold
Get
up.
out of here.
Hold up.
Sweat, and you
Hold
know,
up.
it's just like, come on.
Sunny Days, and she's with this. She's like, listen, I squirt in people's mouths, okay? You better take that shit.
So in that same context, how do you feel about about you nutting in a shorty mouth?
Right, if she's all like, or she's not down
I don't
for
want
it.
that
Don't y'all like that?
I'll be honest with y'all. I don't really like doing shit like that.
You don't like doing
He don't
shit
like
like
doing that. He doesn't like doing
I
that.
don't really like
That's
doing shit like
crazy.
that. I don't need to nut in your mouth. I will apologize to you after I nut in your mouth.
What?
No, yeah, he do. Yeah, he.
That's
really
crazy.
does
Well,
that.
there's no apology.
Even
for
if she
that.
asks for it.
Listen,
Ain't
listen.
no choke me, spank me. All of that is
Ain't no apology.
No. You
All of it's
no,
going
no,
on.
no, no.
I'm sorry.
I'll choke you. You know something
gonna
about choking?
apologize.
You know something? No, I'm not gonna apologize about choking.
Sunny Days done
I
started
said-
the conversation on another level.
I be feeling like choking a girl dead ass take me out my equilibrium from my strokes.
What?
Like I don't have the same balance no more. The fuck?
I mean, you gotta use more of your core, bro. You gotta use more of your core. There's a whole lot more of your core. Keep this steady and use a whole lot more of your core, bro.
If you on a firm bed, cool. But like say you pull up to her crib. You pull up to her crib. You don't know her bed like that. So the bed is a little soft.
It's a little wobbly. Yo, no, you got that sturdiness.
Don't got your furnace.
You know what I'm used to. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is flying right now. If y'all not act like. Yeah, yo, listen. I need.
My man, he needs a Serta Plus.
I need stability.
You need like
Memory
an
foam.
expensive
You
ass
gotta-
bed.
You remember me?
You need like 5 racks on your
I
bed.
need stability.
You
You
need
know what I
5
mean?
racks on Richard's bed.
Catatoba said, Rich, you nut and say sorry?
Listen.
He said only in the mouth.
Only in the mouth if I like nut on your chest. On your ass, I'm not.
So on her
apologizing.
face, you're not apologizing.
I don't. Yo, I haven't done that in forever.
What?
You're not even down for
On a
that?
girl's face?
Yeah.
Ever?
I mean, yeah. No, I'm married, so we have vanilla sex. They say nowadays, pretty much. You know, it's
But
it
you
doesn't
married,
get-
you can do
it doesn't
anything.
get too wild.
You can do anything.
Yeah, but that's the mother of my children.
Jerry, you
It's
gotta
just-
have- you gotta
That's
have
the
a wild
problem.
back.
You
You gotta
have
have
to
a
You're
be
thinking
able
too
to
much.
slut
I know,
out.
I know, but I
I
know.
think you're thinking too much, right? Because if you
They gotta go kiss their kids. She gotta go kiss the kids.
Let she'll wash her face. You have to be able to slut.
Yes, you
This
know
is
that.
your woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Jerry, hold on. She can nut all up on your face, and you gonna go say what up to the
Yeah,
kids.
right?
Come here, Papa. Come on now.
Just say
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, you're right. You're right. That's true. I don't know why I see it as a difference. I don't know why, but
Try not to.
I feel
until
like
something changes.
I'm pretty equal all around. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I like juices, but like the act of her like squirting it out on me, like I mean, me personally, you ask what I would do, I would actually back up and actually just like keep
Just
that
let it
play.
go.
No, I'll play with it. I'll play. I'm
right.
moving my face though, like, but I'm not moving. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, squirt.
I'm stepping in closer.
No, cool.
What I'm gonna do is
I'm gonna move my head and I'm gonna.
feel like
He don't want as much of the finish. She don't want as much of the finish. She's like, I'll step back a little bit for the finish.
I'm gonna do the rich 1, 2, 3.
Yo, Captain Toll
That's what
said,
it's called.
those her kids too, though.
You talking about
The kids in the...
Yeah.
Yo.
Those are.
Yo, y'all are wild, boy. Y'all are wild. And Hetty4_ saying true. True, though. Okay. All right. Okay.
All my future kids.
Fine.
Heady
I'll do it.
Paws his wife. First.
I'm gonna do one of the blacks. I'm being... okay.
Hetty Four is his wife upstairs. When she comments or whatever, that's his way.
Yo. Oh, my gosh, bro. That's crazy.
Money Mill said brush your teeth.
Oh, yeah. Definitely got to brush your teeth afterwards. I mean, you can't...
I like, cause I like eating vagina if I like you or whatever, you know what I mean? And like they women juice up and everything, but like I said, once it gets to the act of like propulsion,
Yeah, once you get to the climax, you like I'm
propulsion.
gonna duck it.
yeah, you know what I mean?
You
I'm
duck
like,
in the climax like the
I'm
Matrix.
be like, oh.
Gotcha.
Shit like
Yeah,
a geyser.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I wear these glasses.
Gotta have some wipers on them
Juice
shits.
blockers.
I be like, once they start happening, I'm like,
Professor.
alright, what's it called? Anyway,
Yo.
before we continue, we didn't ask you how your weekend was. How was your weekend? Young lady?
Today's Sunday. The weekend was good. You know, hung out.
Chill.
Yeah, my birthday was Tuesday. I was saying.
Oh, happy birthday!
It's Taurus season for real.
Yeah.
bro.
I did not know that because it was shout out to Tiny Queen Tiny Delights on Instagram. That's our friend of the show.
Mhm.
Her birthday was
Critical thinker.
on Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Her birthday was Friday. Shout out to my cousin Deuces Chelabru.
Oh, shit.
Deuces
Yeah.
Chelabru.
I know he
Shout out to my cousin Fortune.
I'm about to say 6 bunches.
Shout out to my cousin 14. Happy birthday. Her birthday was yesterday.
Happy
Once
birthday.
again, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
And his
you.
birthday's on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yes.
He's finally gonna be 36, so he can't say he's
old
going to
are
be
you,
36. How old are
35.
you? Wow.
36.
You are not 36 still.
She
Happy
said
belated to
damn.
my son.
I
He
didn't
just
know
turned
that. I
5.
don't know.
There we go.
I
Oh,
didn't know
today?
that.
Related.
Nah, he just turned 5 on Wednesday.
Happy
Word.
belated to your
Happy
son.
belated, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Listen, Taurus season is heavy.
Yeah.
Shout out to
How
all
old
our
are you?
critical thinkers that's celebrating the birthday.
Okay.
Chino Bodega just entered the building, so y'all know it's gonna get real.
Oh yeah. He be commenting something. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What's it called?
He definitely be commenting.
Chino's in the building. Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Oh
Shit.
Yo, Chino, we need the Knicks to pull through.
That's how nigga
Black
feel.
and I, we really need the Knicks to pull through this one, man. This game 4 needs to be,
We aligned.
bruh.
We pulling through.
We gotta pull through,
Not a
baby.
problem. We starting on the topics, Rich. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's do it.
Wait. How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good. It got a little rocky this weekend, but I'm good. We here. I'm
Oh,
here.
Cinco de Mayo got rocky? What
No,
did-
after
oh.
Cinco de Mayo. But I'm here. We here. Gang shit. We'll talk about it off here. But we good.
Right, because Rich is like, what happened?
Yeah, like I'm
Let's
gonna.
sit down and talk about this right now. We're on the show. Let's do it.
It's like, oh, back to
You know what? We need to take 20 minutes to talk about this
man,
right
we'll talk
now.
about it off the air.
All right, my bad, y'all. Yeah, you know, I'm like, what's going on here?
But we good. I'm good. I am good though. I'm good now though. But you know.
Okay, all right, and that's all that matters. That you are
And
good
that's
now.
really all. That's true.
You know what I mean? All right. Well, my weekend was great. I had a great one. A
What
really
you did
good
this
one.
weekend.
Regular weekend. You know what I
What you
mean?
did?
At the crib.
Oh, okay.
Cooled out at the crib.
All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Great weekend. Anyway.
Damn, Black.
What? I'm talking to my best friend.
I had a regular. Huh?
He's single.
Yeah, so like, was you outside this weekend?
I
or
what?
you
No,
just
I was inside.
Inside what? Now I'm just saying.
My boy Rico in the alley.
It just seemed too easy. I was like, all right. Right there.
Anyway, so
Yeah, Captain Thomas said, "Tell us, we want to know."
tell y'all what. So
Friends.
first topic of the day. First topic of the day. Does y'all want to go behind the ball now and just have them come on the show right now?
Y'all want to come
Yeah,
through?
Yeah, come through, y'all.
Come through, y'all. Y'all can get on. Y'all can get behind the ball.
Let's
right
go,
now.
Louis.
We're going by.
Oh, you want us to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
look, at
out.
y'all. Look at y'all hosting differently. I see y'all.
Shout out Treasure Halling. MJ Hayes is back.
That's the citizen.
Bad
No,
girl.
y'all
Nelly.
sit.
Y'all sit and get comfortable.
And before we get the show really started, before we get to our first topic, we want to shout out to
Oh, yes.
Blue Royale,
yes.
or Blur Royale,
Promote
if you
that.
Haitian. You know what I mean? Dude definitely was in the comments one time. He said something about the blue wave lifestyle. I asked him what's the blue wave, and he was like, "Listen, I'll show you guys."
Send it to us.
So he sent it to us.
Facts.
So
That's dope.
shout out to Slaughter Joseph and Blue Royale or Blur Royale. Please DM me how. I pronounce it.
And that bottle is fresh too.
Fire.
That bottle's
Like,
fresh.
it is a tequila, rum, and natural flavors. Tequila rum,
Yes, I like that.
blue agave nectar, all natural flavors. All right, y'all check it out. Blue Royale.
Treasure,
Blue Royal. Blue Royal.
I
Blue
like
Royal.
that.
Treasure_Holland said, "You need to vent, Black. You
Yeah,
need to be able to vent, bro.
Not on the
You need to
show.
be able to
Not on
vent,
the
You
bro."
should know.
I've been in real life. Come on, man. Yo, bro. Working.
Yeah, facts. All right. So first topic of the day, we're gonna ask everybody.
Who are these men? They
Cool.
gotta
Oh!
Yeah, make sure y'all introduce yourself. Yeah.
That is our point. They was like, yo, hold on. We ain't finished.
Let the people know who y'all are. No, y'all go ahead.
Who are you guys?
Yo, it's CYJ from the Bronx.
BX in the building.
You gotta speak up,
See, I
CYJ.
need that energy from
It's
outside.
CYJ from the Bronx. You heard me?
We heard. It's been heard.
New Age music, see why New Age music.
Young, my man right here in the red.
Yeah, I
Yes.
go by the name of G5 Bree.
Okay.
I'm representing New York. We hear New Age music, entertainment, you hear me?
All right.
That's it,
Something
New Age
different.
music.
Yo, shout out to New Age music.
Shout out to New Age music.
Appreciate
Shout out to
y'all.
New Age music.
Music
Yeah,
head.
I hope y'all went in the live and sent it out to a couple of y'all people. So
Hell
so
yeah.
that they know y'all.
They peoples is in here.
Yeah,
They ain't there going crazy.
And they tagging y'all too.
Yeah.
They here talking about New Age
Yo.
music. Jules_VV.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
They know we in here.
Just making sure.
Oh, Treasure Halling had it's mad tourists.
Yo,
Listen.
EFFYHUCCK says New Age music we here. They saying New Age music we here.
Let's go.
They showing y'all the love, man.
Shout out to New Age.
We appreciate y'all.
All
Much
right.
love.
So-
Much love.
So let's start off.
That's my wife, you know?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to White.
Shout out to
Hey,
White.
The wifeys are in the chat.
But you just don't want her to squirt in your face though. That's a. He was the one. He was the one. The light skin one talking about nah.
Let's talk about it. You on camera now.
You can actually handle this right now in one
Why
shot.
you just do that?
I have a show to run, young man. I have a show to run.
I want to see what she gonna say.
What she got to
Go
say
ahead,
about
go
that?
ahead.
Hold up, everyone. We definitely gotta make sure that we all can hear each other.
Okay.
So we gotta, you know what I mean? We having a great time, but we gotta
Oh, she said she's satisfied. She don't even need that.
I'm satisfied. Someone there,
I don't speak on
You don't got nothing
that.
else to say. I don't got nothing else to say to you.
I'm a Scorpio. I don't gotta speak on that.
Let's go.
Score game. You know how we ride.
All right, well, let's get it started, everyone.
Let's do this.
And we're gonna start off with the young lady in the room, as she is the only young lady in the room at the moment.
Representing.
You know what I mean? I want to ask you: does always having to compromise in a relationship mean that you're in an unhealthy one?
A healthy one or a healthy one.
Oh,
Yeah. Does it mean that you're in a healthy one?
Does it mean that you're in a healthy one because you know how to
A
compromise?
healthy or unhealthy
Yeah.
one.
If you're always compromising in your relationship, right? Like let's say you have to compromise about everything.
Yeah.
Is that an indication that you're in a healthy relationship?
It all depends on what you're compromising about. You know, if you're compromising like what side of the bed you're gonna sleep on, you know, what time you're gonna turn off the TV or things like that. You know, that's kind of like a easy fix. But when you're compromising being yourself, you know, like if you i.e. me, right? So I like to probably act up sometimes, right? Like I like to.
The way she led into it, I was like, oh, she about to say some toxic
It
shit.
softened up, so you knew it was
She was
coming.
like,
I was all right. The smack
yo,
is coming
guys,
right
it's
now.
nothing crazy, but the way I act up. Go ahead.
You know, like I'm with my girls or whatever. We want to have a good time. You know, you want to wear what you want to wear. You want to dance how you want to dance. You know, you want to be able to have that level of trust with someone that they know that regardless of how you going out there acting like a city girl, can't no nigga bag you, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like that. But some guys aren't that confident or are concerned or they don't want their female to be like that. So it's like do you compromise that? You know, like that's a thing for me. Like, damn, do I have to not be myself and have to like, you know, walk on eggshells and, you know, not be nice, or, you know, do I act how I want to act and it is what it is. Like, you know, nigga gonna trust me or not. So that's a big compromise that I had to deal with. And, yeah, that didn't, that didn't work out.
So
Did you compromise?
So hold on. Before we actually if you compromise, would you say if you have to compromise all the time, is it healthy?
It all depends on what you're compromising about. And I think for, like, you know, I feel like everybody's always compromising. Like, and it's okay to compromise.
Okay.
Because it's a part of problem solving. So if you guys can solve a problem by compromise that's not really, you know, stressing anybody out or making you feel like you can't be yourself or whatever, then, I mean, shit, compromise.
All right. Lonnie.
MJ Hayes says, I feel you, sis.
Lonnie,
She
what about
feeling it
Lonnie,
now.
what about you? If you feel like you constantly compromise or something like, I can't go play ball right now because, you know what I mean, I can't do this because da-da-da, I can't do this because da-da-da.
It depends, like she said, on the matter that what it's on.
Lonnie, we know you smooth, man. We got
It depends on the matter that it's on. So, like, if as far as like family issues or something, like if we compromising on some family matters, or like who gonna have the kid this week, or who gonna have like who gotta work this week to figure out what's gonna go on for these next couple of months, or however we gotta, if we live in month by month, or if we live in check by check, or if we live in I could pay bills for the year and then everything else we could just splurge or stack up. It just depends on what situation we in. So now if it comes with as far as changing who I am to like putting up with something that you do that I don't like consistently, and it don't have nothing to do with family or like our family, as us bringing in a kid or something, then nah, that's when it becomes like extra, like something that you just can't deal with.
I tried to tell him, says, how much does your compromising weigh in the relationship though?
So now what if you, in my situation, mine is basically like we're more on like I could say 85% of my situation I'm mostly there, like, but it can vary. It depends, like me, how long we've been together. It could, at this point I could be up here, and at another point I could be right here. I'm actually with someone who saw me at my low point. So I'm not just with someone that, so it's a whole different vibe, you feel me? I'm with someone that actually caught me at a low point. She caught me at an up point, then got to a down point, back to an up point. So it's like, it's a whole different vibe.
They
So
want
you
status
feel me?
right there, man.
What about G5?
Lonnie, just be careful blocking him, alright?
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't want to block CY too. I keep looking at this and make sure I ain't
that's what I
blocking
thought.
him too. Yeah, that's a fact.
G5, Bree. G5 Bree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Facts.
G5 Bree, right?
Yeah.
Alright, how do you feel about that? If you have to compromise all the time?
I mean,
or is there just a consensus that everybody agrees it depends on what you're compromising on?
basically what they're saying, yeah, like,
If
there's levels to everything. If it could find, the solution is the best thing. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for no back and forth for what you think or what I think. What's the best solution? From what I'm saying? And that's the main thing. Solution is always key. Like, from what I'm saying? We're not trying to. It's not
So
a
if you're
ping pong
compromising
match.
just solely based on making sure you find a resolution, or solution, then that's okay. It's okay however many times you compromise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long as it's healthy.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as long as
Yeah,
it
it
works.
gotta be progress. If it doesn't make progress, then it don't make sense.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Progress involved.
Black people. CYJ. Yeah. Yo, the J. My bad. I apologize.
Probably gonna ask a few
Yo,
times.
OD for
I mean, compromising is a sense of communication. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta see eye and eye. You know what I'm saying? Some things might not play out the way you want it to play, but you know, if you guys got a level of respect for one another and compromising is one of the best things you should do. You know what I'm saying? You know, understand each other. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Okay, all right. I
Big
respect
talk.
that. All right,
Big
all right.
talk.
Real smooth from the
Rico?
Bronx out here. Real smooth from the Bronx. I hear that.
I align with my bros. Obviously, that's why you see they all in a circle. We all in a circle together because we think alike. I think it's very mature what they saying. I think for any relationship to succeed, there has to be compromise, and I've learned that over the years. So I think that no matter who you are or what you're doing, you get with somebody and you really care about them, you're gonna compromise something. So if you have it in your mind that okay, I'm still gonna go and party, like for what you were saying, right? Like about the partying, that's cool. I think the compromise would be how often are you doing that,
Exactly.
right? So as long as it's not something that's too OD, cool. The compromise is there. You can still do you, but just let's not make it OD to where it's like now every weekend you going out and I ain't getting no time with you because now what's the point? So there has to be like a boundary, I guess, with it. But again, that's compromising.
And that comes with the changing yourself. That's what I meant about
Right.
the changing yourself, like she said
Yeah.
too.
You can't be afraid to do that.
FUCK says it's not you and the person against each other, it's you and the person against the problem.
Yup.
So it's just it's
Right,
compromise.
man.
You know what I mean? Well, yo, listen, wifey is showing up. Yo, wifey is showing up out here, bro.
I like Rada.
I like that.
I got a Rada.
That's what's up. So compromising is what gets you to solve that problem because you guys are ultimately not fighting each other. And I do respect that, honestly, because the reason why I asked that question is because I find myself compromising with my wife all the time. Right. And we just have to talk about whatever it is. You know, it's like I want to play video games. You know, she wants to do something else. I want to do this. So we're like, all right, so how do we get
Median.
for me to play a little bit, let me get an hour in, and you get, for me to watch a movie with you or something like that. So we're always compromising. So I definitely agree with what pretty much everybody is saying here, where it's like, you definitely have to do that as far as, tackling that problem. It's important, man. But I don't know about compromising on things like you going out because you want to be free with your girls and looking all crazy. Sunny days, I was like,
you know what? Because I
don't know about that.
This is my
you know
thought
what I'm saying?
process,
'Cause you're
right?
representing our relationship out there.
I don't
That was
wanna-
a really good way to put it, though. That was a very good way to put it. But as far as just wearing what you want to wear, and I'm not saying it has to be something with your ass out or. It's got to be super crazy, but where she's not pressed about worrying about what she's wearing. Like, are you going to be concerned? Is this going to be a problem? Like, just getting dressed, and feeling good and knowing that she's going to have a good time. And she going to come home fucked up.
But is it, I wanted to ask you, is
Yo,
he allowed to?
That's the best part about it, right? So to me, when she get home, guess what? Even if she come home lit, guess what she doing? She coming home lit and horny, ready for you.
And we
You know what I'm saying?
we don't
So-
dress for men.
so what I'm
we
saying
just
is,
dress
what if-
for the
Okay, so I have a
Look
question
good.
for you. What if he says, you know what, babe, I'm really not feeling what you got going on right now. If you could change, that would make me feel a lot better.
if it's
Would you?
really a problem, I'll compromise.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be like,
See, but then she might have that side.
She likes to fight.
She's gonna have that side low key she's not telling you about that's confined, right? So I don't want my shorty to feel confined because I don't want to feel confined. Because if I want to go out with my homies, guess what? I just want to be able to say I'm going out tonight and her be like, okay.
I'm not talking about going.
You know
I'm
what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
if
So,
you're
like,
dressing a
Gucci
certain way
daddy
that I'm not
shorts and
comfortable
shit,
with.
So-
and
Yeah.
dick
That's what
prints
Because it's all
swinging
about
around,
representation.
and I'm supposed to
Like
be
the
like,
Mrs.
okay.
Parker jean shorts. Even though we was looking at them before the relationship, it just be when the title is there, and that's just the thing
Not
with
necessarily.
us as men sometimes. I don't know.
FUCK says
But-
I'm changing. She says I'm changing.
Yeah.
I mean, automatically, it's
But that's compromise.
Yeah,
That's
that's compromise.
That's
Yeah, that's
compromise.
what the compromise
That's listening and
coming
saying,
at.
okay, that's
That's
something I
how
gotta
you
work
say it
on.
when you
know what I'm saying?
when you bring it up.
My bad, Rich.
No.
My bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
That's how you say it when you bring it up.
Let's take it up a notch, right?
Turn up.
Hold up, y'all ain't answering.
Yeah, yo, I did.
Y'all not ducking. Y'all ain't answering yet. Y'all not ducking. Come on, man.
He said
I
y'all
want
ain't
y'all
answering yet.
perspective. Come on, baby.
Come on,
I
answer
want
the
y'all
people.
perspective. Let's go.
I mean, my perspective, I was gonna take it deeper for you.
Let's go. Cool.
All right. Well, I was gonna say that as far as I totally agree with everything you guys said. It depends on whatever it may be. Cool.
Careful. Oh, he almost caught me hard your ass.
Yo, Black Goku would have fucked your shit up.
So it definitely depends on what like what you're compromising on. But I was gonna take it a step further now. What if you have to compromise stuff more based on like who you've been all your life? Now, not like stuff like, oh, yo, this is a hobby I do, or this is a bad vice I have. Like, say you're a smoker.
Yeah. Alright. So you want me to go first on this?
I mean, sure, please.
Alright, so and I'm gonna use that specific topic because
Okay.
I like that topic. So I'm not stopping smoking. Like I like to smoke bud, right?
Nobody.
I'm talking about it
And
though.
I'm not gonna stop that, right? Because if you definitely met me when I was already smoking, I ain't changing that, and it doesn't affect any of my responsibilities because I let that be known. I'm like, I work, I make money, I make good money, I take care of my kids, whatever the case may be. I ain't got no issues with that.
So you're not compromising on that?
I'm not compromising on that.
Oh, yeah, weed smoking.
I second
Nah.
that. That happened to me too.
I'm
and,
sorry, I'm not doing
like,
it.
met me
Because
smoking and now you
no.
don't.
Because if you understand me, then you understand that it's kind of.
You see,
I
how
totally
she
agree.
Yeah.
Now that we talking about something I gotta compromise on, everybody else.
And it's funny.
But that's
so
that's
funny.
why it depends on the situation. It's all about the situation.
What a time.
Hold on, but see how
All about the
easily
situation.
look how light it depends. Y'all all said it depends on the situation. Now y'all talking about somebody y'all really rock with. Somebody y'all really rock with.
Don't compromise with that.
That person who put that ring on that finger.
Somebody I really rock with and really rock with me will compromise with that. Be like, you know what? If that's your thing,
So you need to
I'll do it elsewhere.
Come on. So wait, because y'all should have heard what Rico just said.
What you just said?
Rico just said,
yeah.
so if she want me to, she's like, if she know that I smoke and she really rock with me, she'll compromise and understand basically.
Yeah.
So hold on. So it's okay for her to compromise on you keeping your habit, but you can't compromise on getting rid of that habit.
Like I said, it depends.
No,
on,
because I'm a compromise on. Go ahead. I got you.
What Rico kind of just said, it depends on what your vice is and how you handle your vice. Like he said, he made good money. He take care of his kids. He do everything.
He's responsible.
What's the reasoning behind it?
Don't
Like,
bother me with my weed.
Period.
Don't bother me.
Don't
Everything's
be-
okay.
That shit keep it calm. Like,
That's
Word.
You don't even
Like that weed smoke.
Bruh, you know how hard it is for us out here, bro. We need that cannabis. What are you saying?
You might be kicking some of the best knowledge when I smoke. I'll be there like, look, this is the plan. Come on
So
now.
the compromise,
gotta be
I know,
calm.
get more creative too. But the compromise is that, okay, I smoke, let me go brush my teeth,
Yup.
wash my
Right.
hands and shit, put some lotion on, so
Wash
now
your face
I
and all
don't
that.
smell.
Make sure to
Exactly.
get that up
Now
out
I
of
don't
there. You
smell
gotta.
like the weed.
Yup.
I get the smoke, you don't get the smoke. Look at us.
And everybody's
Compromise.
happy.
Yo, Chino Bodega said, "Word B, I'm not gonna stop watching porn." He
It went left, right.
The mid-2000s booty talk still got a hold on me, bro. The mid-2000s booty talk, bro. Oh my god, booty talk 37?
Yo, Chino Bodega funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Funny as hell.
That's
Yo,
a strategic one.
That's a that one changed my life.
37 is a classic.
That shit should go up there with the greats.
All right, well,
Yo, that was
Hall of
funny.
Famer.
all right, guys. We like I just wanted to make it be known that something like vices. Vices seem as though
It's harder to compromise.
It's harder to compromise on. But a vice is something that's usually not necessarily the best for your health or best for you. So wouldn't it be more conducive to you to compromise on that?
I had a vice and I compromised on it. And let me tell you, this is one of the realest shit.
All right, there you go. There you
Talk
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, G5.
Make sure you look that way though.
Right?
Yeah,
I want to
please.
hear this. You look ahead, G5. I'm like,
Speak up, speak up.
Yeah, it is.
Well, as shit. My vice,
Mhm.
see, my vice was the streets. And that shit had a hold on me for real. I ain't gonna cap. If I'm saying. And when I met, the woman I'm with today, once we connected how we connected, and I found out I was having a child, that shit just changed my whole entire life. Like, you heard? I stepped up and I left that shit alone. When I said I was outside, I was outside since I was like 9, 10 years old. I'm 26 now. I've been to prison and all. I just think about that. But that was my vice, and she helped me.
Oh, no banging on the table.
She weaned that away from me, you heard? She.
Nah, he talking from the heart.
Nah,
That's
I'm-
why
I'm-
you know what's in the heart when you start. My man started. My man started laying it out. Like, shit got real.
I get it, but I want to make sure we get the audio.
The mic.
That's a
Yeah,
clip.
yeah,
That's a clip.
That's right. What? Your man was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yo, that's real talk, man. Real,
And FUCK said definitely did,
Yo,
and the great father
listen,
and man hands down.
she's
Yo,
not.
she
She
is over here representing you. You hear me? She is representing you,
We
bro.
love that. We love that.
I love that, man. I would love to have both of y'all on here too, man. At some point,
yeah, we could do that.
definitely. That would be dope.
Don't worry,
That would
we
be
won't
dope.
do no
But
trap
we'll talk
questions.
about it.
We'll
We'll
do
talk
no
about
trap
it.
questions.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get them too
Y'all know
much
keep our
like
minds
that.
about. We
We
don't do
gonna
trap
I ain't gonna tell you to open your phone. I ain't gonna I'm just not gonna do that. We don't do that on this show. You know what I mean?
But
That's the other Instagram reels, whatever that other dude that be doing that shit.
We don't do that here.
Shout out to them though.
yeah.
Shout out to them, Rich.
I don't got no issue with
Shout
that.
out to whoever they are. Shout out to them.
No, shout out to them, bro. No.
But anyway,
They're ruining perfect relationships out here. You hear me?
well, all right. So Captain
the
Toma
bad
said
word.
what happened is inside became more important than outside.
For you.
For you.
Mm-hmm. In a sense, yeah.
Inside, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Inside
because
became way
at the
more
end of the day,
important
you gotta prioritize. You know what I'm saying? Once you start realizing what's more important, what's more important, raising my son or the streets. You know what I'm saying? Picking up a pack or picking up my son from school. It's a different story, yo.
And the
Yeah?
streets don't grow up.
Could
Yo,
y'all?
Fab said
streets
it
don't grow
good.
up, man.
A 9 to 5 beat a 10 to life any day.
Any
Any
day.
day.
Let's go.
Any
Yeah,
day.
the Lonnie Priest.
Y'all came here to talk. Y'all came here to talk. I like that.
That's what we do. New age, we in the building.
See what?
See what you guys gonna say?
Not at the moment.
My man C.Y. said, I'm still in the streets, nigga. Fuck out of here. The streets is my wife. Allegedly. The streets is still my wife. You heard?
Hold on. It's not the worst hit, but it's the worst hit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
Hope that don't go over your head.
Nah, it
You know,
didn't.
like,
It
you know,
didn't.
it's like-
It didn't.
You know, some people
It
gotta
didn't.
live in the street. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Captain Toma say y'all out here chatting that chat. I love it, man. For real, man. I love to see black men talk that real talk, man. For real.
Let me ask you, any of y'all got a story of a time when you compromised on a vice or something that was like a part of who you felt like you were?
The same vice
When
you
I was
talking
young.
about.
Yeah,
The
when I
way-
was young.
It was-
Exactly what he talking about right now. Like I've been through that same thing. You feel me? Because I got a son, so I had to compromise on the same thing and realize what was more important. You feel me? So I had to find a legit and an easier way to get it to where I ain't gotta be looking over my shoulder. It's harder, but it was easier. You feel me?
Same for me. I think that's why that's why we align, because we got so many similarities. For me, it was the same like with G5. When my son came, I changed everything up for like just multitude of reasons. You know, I was outside too. I was outside doing a lot of bad things. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But the whole point of it is that if you don't change your mindset, you're just gonna end up in the same cycle. So the only way to change a cycle is for you to do something different than what's repetitive or redundant or what's already been done.
So you
And you can't be afraid to do something different, because what's different always stands out. So just remember that.
We breaking chains and curses.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Tobin said, I dated a dude who was an actual alcoholic, so I stopped drinking during our time together.
That's a compromise.
That's an OD compromise.
She
That's
reevaluated.
heavy on it.
She reevaluated on
Yeah,
who
I
she
jacked
wanted to
that.
be, because she seen it from the outside.
Yeah,
She
that's
said, "Damn,
important.
I'm gonna be this person. Or I'm gonna be that person." So she said, "Who? You know what? I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna watch this man fall while I rise."
Nah,
And
but
that's
not
just how
only
shit
that,
go.
she could have that could have been the tactic to just build him, because by him seeing her not do it, she could have
She
just
leading by
helped
example,
him just
Lonnie.
now. Like
She leading by example.
you don't know what she could have, like, she could have really helped him in that situation. Like Word.
For real.
It could have went either way though. It could have went either way.
Bree Bo says fatherhood tells you a lot about a man, how he handles his responsibilities to his child and wife / baby
I
mother.
agree with that.
I tried to tell him, said when you see your own eyes in your child, you instinctively want to do everything you can do better and be better. So a lot of people are agreeing with y'all, man, and it is because you guys are really talking some real shit. that's really what it becomes, man.
Well,
So
let's move on to
Let's move on.
I feel like Rich gonna spice it up.
oh, he has to.
He like,
He has to.
It's getting too real. We gotta.
My spidey senses went off and it says,
Alright, enough with the real. I mean,
they tickling for the wrong. Like the spice is going off for the wrong at the wrong time. I mean, let's see.
we're not gonna add that size on yet.
let's see.
This nigga said no sound.
Can you make love to someone you don't know you're in love with yet?
It's a momentum. Because look, at that moment, you probably just clicked with the person and you was like, you know what, I'm rocking with you for the night. You know what I'm saying?
It's practice.
It's like the next
So
day.
you in love for that moment.
More or
The
less,
next
right?
day, you guys wake up and be like, fuck, I was doing.
But last night was passionate.
Last night was passionate as fuck.
Last night was mad.
I gotta get up out of here. That's when you be like, oh shit, this wasn't meant to be. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just a momentum.
I respect.
listen,
I respect
it's a
his answer.
momentum.
I've definitely in my life accidentally let the "I love you" fly out during getting head because it was so good. Like so I was just like, damn, like immediately after I said that shit, I was like, what the fuck did I just say? But the dome was crazy. I'm like, yo, I love you. What the fuck?
I respect that. I respect that. If your toes was curling,
My dude,
your toes was curling, I'm with you, bro. Listen.
You could have placed it up nice. It could have
So I love in that moment. In that moment, I was in fucking love, bro. In that moment, in that moment,
clicked it
But that's
up.
not the same thing, Jerry. That's you saying you love somebody.
with thinking that I was in love.
Because of the skill set.
It was just a boxing. It was a skill set you was in love
It was
with.
like, yo, your skill set is A1.
That's happening.
That's not the
I just
question.
love you. Like,
Your skill set is top of the line.
One mic.
The
My
question.
bad.
The question was, have you ever? Can you make love? Not can you get ahead and fall in love?
Oh, all right, cool. Damn.
Yeah, come
I
on,
hear
Jerry.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
all right.
Just keep it down.
Can you?
I got an answer, but I'm not going first this one.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
have chemistry.
Can you make love without being in love with someone, or without knowing you're in love with someone?
No, you can make chemistry.
You can make chemistry.
Because well, not make it, but that's what the feeling really is.
Yeah, you gotta-
because
yeah.
it's the chemistry between the two people, and sometimes you have chemistry with somebody that you don't love, but you just
that's not mine.
you know like have that chemistry, and maybe in doing having sex with that person, the chemistry alone just feels like what it needs to feel like, but it ain't love. You just having damn good sex with somebody that you have really good chemistry with.
Just Shank says, define make love.
And that part.
Define make love.
But wait.
We did that last week.
Wait, but can I say though, because I was thinking that like, well, how would you describe making love, right? But I feel like even if you fucking or you bending the bitch over to and she's on her stomach and you fucking her from the back. If it's your girl, if you rock with her like how you rock with your shorty, that you're making love to her. Aggressively, softly, whatever
There's
it
still
is,
passion
the
there,
feeling,
yeah.
the passion, all of that is still there. So I feel like it's all in who you doing it.
Do
with.
you
You
think-
could be fucking
yeah.
somebody that you got mad
Yeah,
chemistry
that's
with.
Yeah,
That's
see
fine.
why?
I got an question.
I'm jacking that.
But
Don't get Megan.
I'm jacking
Oh, my.
that. I'm jacking that, but I feel like, don't you think like that intimate, that eye-to-eye contact, that sensational feeling, that's making love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Feeling, I don't know, like sometimes you still get them butterflies, you feel me? Or sometimes you feel uplifted. Yeah.
So if you,
So
hold on.
This nigga just described the illest movie ever,
I got a question.
One
I'm
mic.
sorry. I got a question. So see why? So if you're not in love with her and you smashing, you ain't looking at her eyes?
Like, yeah.
You want me to look in her eyes?
It's
But
the
you looking at her
you
with
think he in love. You think he in love when you do that.
Nah, it's not that. It's
I'm just trying to understand it.
Your homeboy that know you pointed to you and said, nah, boy, I think he said it right.
If I don't get that, like, that I'm not in love. If I don't get the same vibe that I'm giving you or that I want or I'm expecting, then I can't say it's love because I'm finding a different type of love. Everybody's finding their own love. You feel me? And what is love? So describe love.
It's
what-
levels.
As Jules, hold on. With Jules _ VV
can't even
says,
describe
that's
it.
not real, quote unquote, love making. It's lust. Good sex skills can make you feel, quote unquote, in love
Exactly.
temporarily.
The dopamines, all
It's
that.
different when it's true passion and real love behind
Sensational.
it. That was a dope thing to
She
say.
know-
So
she know
shout
what
out
she
to
talking
that.
about.
Right.
She know what she
Right.
talking
So
about.
when you're,
It's all about the feelings.
When
Back to
you're
the say that.
having-
Repeat the question one more time.
Can you make love without knowing you're in love with someone or without being in love with them?
The first one was without being in love with them. Now, without being in love with them, I don't feel like, because it's just like she said, it's all the emotion and it's the feeling. So you gotta know, like, I really love this person, or I'm in love with this person. Like, I go to the moon and back with this person, or I'm gonna do this and
this
I'm
person
do this
to
for
vibe
this.
to.
Yeah,
Right,
like you feel me?
Now we're gonna take it deeper. You meet somebody,
Mhm.
y'all have some passionate ass sex, and then y'all start talking.
We had some passionate ass good sex.
That's
It
what
wasn't making love.
It was a momentum.
It was some
It
good
was
sex.
momentum.
So why y'all stop talking?
No, y'all didn't stop talking.
It don't even matter why we
I didn't say-
stopped
I didn't say
talking.
stop talking. I said y'all start. I said y'all start.
We already
Hold
have
on.
a
Wait,
moment.
Wait, he didn't say stop. He didn't say stop. You gotta understand
He
it.
said start.
I said
Start.
start talking.
Start talking.
Y'all start talking.
Oh, yes.
Was it love at first fuck?
Because the original question wasn't without being in love. It was, can you make love without knowing you're in love yet?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Without knowing, like, 'cause, like, you might have, maybe you've been fucking with shorty for like a little while, then y'all make love for the first time. Like, say y'all been talking for like 2 months, and then y'all make love for the first, y'all fuck, y'all have sex for the first time,
Yes.
right?
Same.
Y'all have sex for the first time, but when y'all have that sex, it's like, yo,
Everything.
all that momentum you talking about, all of that happened that day. Then from there, y'all feel way more connected afterwards, right?
It's still a feeling.
Was that first time making love or not?
You don't know if it was first time making love unless you said straight out, I love you while we was doing this.
You gotta.
I love you.
So he's like, damn, I was early.
I was like, Shorty had the skill set though. It was crazy.
I ain't mean to fuck you up like that. I ain't mean to fuck you up. But nah, it's a feeling thing though. I still feel like it's a feeling thing because you can say like, that happened, and it probably felt like, yeah, we was making love and but it's not. I don't know. I feel like
I think
it's
that's a
just-
physical attraction.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
all
and
a
sex
feeling.
is an
It's
attachment to
something.
You can have really
That
good
shit can
sex.
tie.
Cause it's like it's lust, like the person
Yeah.
said earlier. It's the lust, like
You can have banging ass sex with somebody, but have nothing in common with them.
because
So
yeah,
how?
that's a fact, and that's where the lust come in.
One mic at a time. One mic at a time.
Got a lot of-
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ma, I was saying you could have sex with somebody and it's really good as far as physically, but then you have nothing in common with them mentally when you have a conversation, and that's where it's done.
Yeah.
Or trust, right? Trust takes time. Like
Yeah.
you're never gonna get that early, right? So even if I smash 3-4 months in, I still can't say I love you yet because I mean
But
I could,
I feel like hold on, but I feel like y'all all worried about saying the words "I love you."
That being
Compared to,
I'm talking about the feeling.
yeah,
So just knowing the feeling.
Compared to
of
all
love.
of that,
compared
right.
to like that time when you did it.
And you just felt like
Because
love.
we all can fuck, we all can have sex, right? We
Yeah.
all can have sex, but there's time when you have sex with somebody and it's like,
That's a
what is like? It's like there's music playing in the background. You know what I mean? It's like there's some slow jam in the background for some reason, and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like he said, you wake up the next day, you're like, yo, what the fuck did I just do?
The funny shit about this, I got a funny story. My girl I'm with now.
Go ahead,
We was
I'm ready.
having-
I'm bracing
like,
up.
when we was just in the talking stage, like we smashing and shit. And one time we fucking, and I just said like, "Y'all love you, son." And she said, "Nigga." I was like, "Oh shit!"
2023.
So was it love for him and not for her? It was like,
Listen, I will never forget,
Bro.
when you did that whole birthday thing for your shorty, and me and Rich walked in the backyard, and we saw it for the first time. And Rich looked at all the decoration and was like, "Yo, Black love this girl."
That's what I
yeah,
said. I said, oh, black and love.
yeah. Black was. He's like, "Yo, Black is in love." Like that was his friend realizing that,
Bro,
this is different for this dude, bro. Like that shit, it ain't no regular degular. This is
I
different.
remember that
And I
day,
was just
she
looking
looked
at
me
me.
like, "Nigga." Like,
What are you?
what did you
that
just
shit
say?
blew my, and that low key, made me low key like her more.
Because she wasn't on some. She wasn't on some. She's not on that type of
Because you were able
time.
to get that response that it wasn't
She
a
wasn't
soft
thirsty.
response.
She wasn't.
You know,
She
guys
wasn't-
are
she
very
wasn't
women
thirsty
are
for it.
being-
Yeah.
No. Hold on.
Like, I feel like
That's when
that's
you
the
got
thing.
your rock.
I gotta
Guys don't
address
like
that.
a
I know I
nice
got my
female.
rock.
I'm glad you say that,
That's why
right?
he liked her, because she was like, yo,
No.
Like, why?
Nah,
I gotta address that. We don't like a female that's mean, so
I'm
let's
tired
get
of
that
No.
out.
I need
She
to-
wasn't
Right?
mean.
We like.
She
like.
wasn't
I
mean.
We don't
deal with
want a
mean
mean
bitch.
female, right? But in the bedroom, it's okay to get a little sassy. You know what I mean? It's
that's
okay. It's okay in the bedroom to be able to say, okay, let's put ourselves in a different context from
That's it.
everyday life, and let's get a little sassy. You know what I'm saying? So
That's it. This when your porn star got to come out, baby.
but no,
You got to
serious.
switch it up.
Why should I hold back? Why should you hold
Tied
back?
to the
You
bed
my
and shit.
person.
You with your person or whatever. Listen, I'll never say anything goes.
50
'cause I'm
Shades
not
of
open
Grey
to
type
anything.
shit.
But
That's how I get 50 Shades of
but
Grey type shit.
yeah.
For real, like,
Let's explore each other, right? Let's say it like
No
that.
DQ match.
Yeah. Who's tapping out first?
Yo, nah,
You know what I'm saying? Submission.
I only ask that question because of the fact that, well, my opinion is like I think that it's like, because if you hear stories about people that have sex the first time with somebody and then they be like, yo, I was with this person for like the rest of my life, or I was, you know what I mean. So now
That was it from there.
those
yeah.
people when they look back on the first time that they felt that momentum, when they look back and be like, yo, did we make love that first time, and that's why like we
still here.
Like it sealed the bond, you saying?
Yeah, like it created that forever bond.
I'm
you know?
only asking that question because it leads into our next topic.
All right, wait. Before going to the
Yeah.
next
Go ahead,
topic,
go
though,
ahead, go ahead.
what if though, it was just a one night with somebody that you had, and then
You connected with the OD.
That's
and then that
chemistry.
was just, and
I think-
then
I think-
after
I
that,
think-
you ain't never speak to them again like that.
I think what happens in those situations, in my opinion, is that you be thinking about that person for a very long time afterwards. Every other time you tell me,
Nah,
yo,
for
bro,
real.
this girl one
No.
time, bro.
There was
That's
a
true.
short.
But
Yeah,
the-
back in the day, there was a short that hit it and
But
quit it, and I.
but
you
I
don't
own
forget about
something
that
though,
shit.
because I'm
Facts.
thinking,
True, that's
I'm trying to think about it.
Facts.
Now I'm trying to think about it on every aspect, and it's like that question alone is like real tricky because I want to keep on eye, but like let's just go before all of us. Like back in the days, you would have to find a mate, and like if you find a person you don't know and you bond with that person, that is their life partner. So is that? If I'm saying, is that linked to that? Because like me and Mons right now, like ever since we linked up, we ain't never stopped linking up.
This story is about you. This question is for you.
That's what you point at me.
That's what you point at me. See? My man said-
That's what I was trying to say, because I'm like,
So that's dope. So from that first, but y'all was talking for a little bit before.
Yeah, I had my other share of women. From saying,
Okay.
You had your life.
From saying,
You was in the
she
streets,
didn't
so
like
you
that.
said
Yeah, she didn't like that. But like I said, we compromised, and it's like once I found out she was of child and she was mine, it was like, all right, now I gotta stop my bullshit and I'm gonna step up and. We 6 years in. We 6 years in.
but from that first time, y'all never stopped.
Y'all never stop, my man. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
That's what I'm
Six,
trying to say.
6 years, you said?
You made 6 years the first.
All
I
right.
made just now.
So,
And I was some
Taurus
birthday the
relationship.
third. Just turned 5.
Service releases.
My man, yo, this show was for him, bro. This episode is dedicated to you.
I asked that.
And FUCK, definitely,
Yes,
man.
yes.
She is definitely representing the
I
shit
asked
out of
that
you.
question, right?
Come on, man.
Now, being that we speaking about sleeping with somebody early on, or the first time you making love, falling in love or whatnot, or thinking it's love, right? What is the bare minimum you require from someone before sleeping with them, or getting into a relationship with them? Let's start off with you, sir.
Check up.
So you never had a one night stand?
I was gonna say Wingstop.
So you never had a one night stand? You never had a one night stand?
Nah, we ain't doing
Wings,
those.
you ain't said we ain't
Ain't doing
you.
those.
You
Nah,
never,
nah.
you've never done one.
No, no.
First of all,
We used to have relationships though.
I won't have a one night stand if I knew Shorty already. If I already knew her, like.
No,
I'm
but
saying,
one
like,
night stand is you
yeah.
met
Yeah,
somebody
I think we all have had a one night stand.
that
bro.
night. That's never you've never done that.
So you-
all the men here has never.
So wait, hold on.
I've had a
I'll
one night
definitely.
stand.
Okay, all right.
I've had a one night stand.
Hold on, I want to ask you a question.
I'm not gonna tell my business on this.
I said, listen.
No need.
I believe
grown,
this
bro.
is-
We all grown.
I'm saying, like,
Hold up.
Let me ask you a question.
yeah,
Alright, cool.
no.
I know. Listen, you can stick to your answer. But I'm gonna ask you questions anyway.
Facts.
Alright? So check it out. So you're telling me, because I heard what you said. You said if I had sex with Shorty, I already knew her, right? So
Yeah,
just because
like-
you knew her, did you already know her medical status? Alright, let's move on. We're gonna keep it right there. Alright, let's keep it right
Nah,
there.
but look,
She my friend. She can't be burning.
on my
I know her. I know the way she's burning. I know her.
Nah, on my boy defense though, on his defense,
I get you.
But if you know her MO, you're not gonna
On his
question that.
defense.
I get you. You wouldn't question it, but
you
that's
said
where the mistake is.
relationship though.
Huh?
You said relationship.
Wait,
You didn't say one night stand. You
No,
said
no, it's a
relationship.
new question.
I was
New
asking.
question.
Oh, you just asked the relationship.
I asked
one
about
night
the one night stand. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. This is the whole
Because my man said check up, and I was like, sometimes you don't get to that point.
Yo, Captain told one in the
Nah, where
comment.
we at now?
You in the club one night.
No, hell no. Where we at now? Hold on.
Shorty dancing the same way you
Nah, you
dancing.
gotta put that
You
thing
got the
on.
two-step on, she doing
That's
the
why you
same
keep.
thing.
That's why you keep them
Hold up,
back.
hold up.
Everything is digital. There's no way you can't show me your mind chart right now. Let me see your phone.
Everybody don't go to NYU later. Everybody don't go to NYU later.
What did he just say, bro? My chart.
You have one?
Yo, see why I be like this? Hold on, stand in front of me.
My chart, my nigga. What
You
the
get that
fuck?
from everything.
Alright, you pass. I'm
Really?
gonna talk.
Wow.
Go to my
Yo, he be
chart.
scared of the
Listen, I've been out the
joints.
game for.
He be scared of them.
I used to be like, yo, we going to Jamaica Ave, bro. We going to that spot, that free clinic spot.
Captain told one
Be
said,
honest.
he from the Bronx, he lying.
Who said that?
He said he's from the Bronx. He
He
lying.
just took it.
Hey yo, I'm from New York.
Here we go.
He said from New York, you heard? From the Bronx, you heard?
It's a new
But
Yo, Captain Tola says sounds like a HIPAA violation. Y'all look killing me.
The Bronx is up right now. Don't do that.
Let's get back to the question.
Yo, let's get back.
Let's start with Lonnie. Lonnie, what is the bare minimum you require from someone before sleeping with them?
that they hygiene be up to par and they.
That's a big
That's the
one, bro.
bare minimum, but you feel me? That they hygiene be up to par.
What's the bare minimum? What's
If I
the bare?
smell you before I see you, bro.
What's the bare?
Word, we not even
It's not gonna work out. It's
What's
just
the
not
bare
gonna work
minimum
out.
before you? What's the bare minimum for you being in a relationship with them?
What they got going for themselves as far as if they in school, if they got a job, whatever career they looking for, if they got a business or something, like things like that. Before I like want to dedicate my time and be like, I'm gonna be your man, like I'm gonna be for you, like, and I'm gonna just not be for everybody else. You feel me?
Yeah. All right.
Whoever I choose to be for, you feel me? So it's just now it's what you got going for yourself before I just put myself into your life and either make it better or fuck it up.
Gotcha. See why? We heard you on the sleeping with them for a relationship.
I feel like we gotta like see eye and eye, like we gotta see if we could grow. You know what I'm saying? Everything's about growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't grow with you and I can't talk with you, you know what I'm saying? Like shit is real life. You feel me? Nowadays, you know, you meet somebody, you chill with them, you vibe with them, and you know they're not grown as a person, or they don't want to move forward in life. You feel me? They don't want to do better. You know what I'm saying? So you can't stay stuck with that person. You gotta move forward. You know what I'm saying?
young lady. Is it bare min-
Go ahead. The bare minimum for
70 days. My bad.
bare minimum for what?
Sleeping with somebody.
Sleep with somebody?
Yeah,
I
sleeping
mean,
with somebody in a
definitely
relationship.
hygiene. I don't wanna. I'm not sleeping with no nigga that look dirty or any of those things. I mean, I don't know. After
All
that,
right, besides the hygiene, right? Let me ask you a question.
go ahead. Yeah, because I'm like,
what
ready to go.
qualities do they need for you to be like, you know, I'm about to bust it open for this nigga?
Question, Rich.
Yeah, 'cause men different.
I do prefer.
I got a better answer now than
Everybody give me
Yeah,
this.
Nah, 'cause men different.
Wait, hold on. That's Sunny Day's answer.
Yeah, she up.
You know, I need chemistry. You know, at least chemistry. You know, because if we're not lovemaking, we need to have that passion, that momentum. So I need that chemistry. I prefer a bigger penis. Yeah, you know.
They said depend on not drinking. We don't like that. Y'all not drinking down there?
I've been drinking. I'm about to
Nobody
be
offered me
done.
a
Oh yeah, he
drink.
about to.
You never offered you a drink?
Yeah, my cup, I just gave it back to you.
Yeah.
Or her?
Yeah,
Pass it back to him.
and
Right?
then after that,
Which one's yours?
we can see how far
That's
things
mine
go.
over there, but it's
But it doesn't happen just like
clear,
that.
yeah.
That one, mine, right there.
No, yours is back there. Yours is right
Don't
here.
even worry about
Oh,
it.
no.
I ain't wanna.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry
This
about
is
it.
yours. This is
I'm
yours.
gonna put it right. I can put it down here.
You want this?
Yeah, I'm about to finish my
Hold on. I want to finish
No,
here.
you know what it is? They want
Yes,
to
yeah. Sunny Day's definitely got it.
No,
No, she
I
just
finished.
did. Y'all
I
wasn't
finished.
listening. She just did.
I finished. You know, like I
She
said,
said
after the
chemistry.
chemistry, I would prefer to see like a bigger penis come out of his pants.
So what?
Just for you. This question
She's
just for
saying
you.
for us,
Just for you.
This question just for you. What's a bigger penis?
What's a bigger penis?
Maybe,
you go, Rich.
Maybe
There you
bigger
go,
than
Rich.
some.
Bigger than some.
Yeah, because I don't want to
Bigger
call
than some.
any small, so I'm gonna say bigger than some.
Now,
So-
you
so-
can't say that because what is...
Yeah.
Gotta
So
say
are we
that.
talking?
Yeah,
Are we talking
you
10?
and your
We talking
city
double
girl.
digit? We talking
Yeah,
double digit?
real
So
ass
say
guy.
that.
What you
10
and your city
inches?
girl, what you-
Wait, hold up.
Give us a
Sunny
number.
Days. Are we talking double digit
You gotta
numbers?
tell the people.
Oh, you know, yeah.
As far as inches
Yeah,
go.
Jason, right there.
Double digits is definitely tough. I am gonna say that.
She want to breathe.
Yeah, it's true because when something's going in that's 10 inches, you kind of like you can't breathe. So it's like 10 inches is tough to take. So I ain't gonna sit up here and be like.
So a calm 9 is
A
fine?
calm, yeah.
A 9 could be a lot too, but
So 7 to 8.
So you're right. So,
if I saw a 7 or 8, I'd be like, all right, But if I saw a 9 or a 10,
imagine shorty about to give it to you and she look at your shit and go, all right. All right, like, what the fuck?
I feel like she looking at your shit like when you go to the theme park and you seen the ride. Like, hold up, you just made it.
I just made it.
You just made it.
no, because seriously, when you see like
You can get on.
a 10 come out of the pants, it shocks you. You're like, oh shit. And then you're intrigued. Now you like, oh shit.
I want to try this one time.
I wanna ride this ride. You see that 7, 8, you're like, all right,
This is me.
Hold up.
Yo, Captain Tom once said 10. What kind of big batik y'all you think I am?
Yo, I was gonna say, I'm like, listen.
It's tough.
So 10 inches,
Y'all have no chase
so the ladies are saying 10 inches is too much.
No chase out? I mean, listen,
yeah.
what I'm gonna say is, they do say, and you could Google this.
Because a lot of women out here are talking about how they want 12 or better.
Wait. I was just gonna touch
Okay.
it
What I do,
because
Tina?
I had to Google this because the person. I'm not even about to give y'all my business. But listen.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't tell us your search
yeah,
engine.
unless you want
because
to.
people know because people will go and find your man. So
No.
I realized though that I was able to take a 10-inch penis, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, how could I do this? Because they say the vagina can only take 6 inches.
It
so
expands.
what the fuck? So yeah, now
it
I need to
come
know what's wrong with my stuff. How could I do this? Is this a power or what? So I
She said it's a
Googled it.
power. Hold on, she
Yeah.
got the
So
super
I had to Google, and Google was like, no, bitch, if you really super twat. It was like, no, bitch, if you really, feeling a nigga and your shit going open up. And I'm like, oh.
And it also
Okay.
moistens. That's why it
Yeah.
moistens. You just gotta be turned
So,
on.
it's not that you can't take it, ladies. Maybe you just need to be turned on differently, whatever. But
I was gonna get to that. I was like, because a female a lot of times could say that, but then when it comes down to it, are you pushing back, taking away from that pleasure of that sex? Because a lot, or not, I'm gonna say a lot, but girls can talk a good one, and then when you come to that time, they might not be really ready for that.
But then I
You
feel
know what
like,
I'm
are they
saying?
turned on enough?
They might not.
I just want to listen.
They might
I
not be
Are they
ready
turned
for
on
that.
I just want to
Chemistry
represent
might
for
not
all
be
the
there.
Are they
average.
turned on enough?
No chemistry. No. It's your walls there. It's your walls there.
Really quickly, I want to
No.
represent for the average motherfuckers out there because Nelly is back with a shot to y'all. And I just want to tell y'all.
The chemistry
I just
here.
want to tell y'all. Average is okay. Average is okay, ladies and gentlemen. Nelly is back with the fuck a shot.
I mean, with his every shorty was getting on his top, bro.
How many
Every shorty was getting on his. It was bugging on his shit getting average. And he got
I didn't see
Ashanti,
it.
my nigga. That's one of my crushes of all life.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
that means that it was real. Like, I bet you in the future, I'm gonna go take it later. If we run in the back end, we run in the back end.
You gotta win.
You ain't got nobody, I ain't got nobody out. Let's lock it in.
Let's lock it in.
Captain Tall,
We done ran into each other too many times.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Captain Tall once said.
On some J-Lo shit.
Captain Tall once said in college I broke up with I broke up with someone because his penis was too big. I tried my best.
If you're doing it too much,
Nah, I don't rock with that,
it-
boo. I don't rock with that.
Hold on.
I don't rock with
I
that.
think that, like, you know, like I said, when you first see it, right? It's like you see it, it's exciting. You're like, oh my god, I gotta try this. Like, oh wow.
But you don't want it to be every day.
But yeah, you know, doing that every day is like, okay, nigga, my back hurt, my legs hurt, I can't walk.
I got the answer for her.
Bree Bro says the love in the tongue adds to them inches.
That's true too. But you can eat a
That's the answer. That's the answer right there.
That's very true.
Forget it. She be like, all right.
You better turn into circus acts.
And if you
Yeah.
don't know, like,
I always said if you felt like you were below average, you better have a mean tongue game.
Yeah.
Dude, like if a
Find
dude
the
ever
spot
came
with your
as my
fingers.
boy was like, yo, I feel like I got a below average, bro.
Let's-
You better be
young
on
lady-
the tongue game
Yeah,
crazy.
you better eat that.
Sunny days. Now, have you ever met a dude that had the nice size and the tongue game?
That's a hard. That's a no.
yes, no, I
Yes, no.
did.
Yes, it's like a female answer.
No,
yes.
I did, but we.
She looked to see if he was in
Yeah,
here.
she was in love with him.
know.
Yo, she got the giggles right now. Yo, damn.
I wasn't in love.
That's
but
called long-lasting
it was
effects.
Like,
You know what
okay,
I mean? Long-lasting
Cause she
effects.
thinking about it, going, oh my god, yep, I
because
remember.
it only happened one time, and no, it wasn't a one night stand because I knew him already.
So that's you gotta have momentum. You gotta have momentum.
But you didn't know the status, like Rich said. You didn't know the status.
It was the neighbor next door.
Oh wait,
It was the next
oh wait,
There's more!
he pulled it out.
It was the neighbor.
He pulled out the app. That's
pulled out the
crazy.
app.
That's
But I was like, in that
see what I'm
moment,
saying?
I thought about it.
I'm trying to get her. Bronx is winning right now. BX, yo, stand up for BX right now.
Hey, yo, BX, stand up. Hold on.
Bro.
He pulled out the
He
what?
pulled the app. He did.
Oh,
He did. He did.
My girl over there said, I know what the fuck I'm
I
talking
pulled out the
about.
mic chart, big dude.
Here you go. Fuck out of here.
They said,
Yo, so they got a Carfax for bitches for real? Are you serious? That's how you do it?
You ain't know that?
Pull up your poom facts.
Yo.
Pull up your poom facts right now.
Carfax?
Nah, that's good though.
Yo.
You been in the, you been with that
So
one
Shy
person.
said when we
Sit
asked her the
down.
question, she just had a flashback. She crossed her legs.
She was like, no.
Got him.
Because I remember the moment I was like, you know, damn, I did. And I considered a lot too. Like, shit, we can make this work.
Jules VV says once you go big, you can't go back.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
I got an extra question that wasn't on our list since she said that.
Okay.
Would you decide to start a relationship with somebody or pursue something more with somebody just because their sex was A1?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Not solely because of the sex.
No.
Because
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I heard y'all all said no, not solely because of the sex. Now, say the sex was fire. If the sex is fire and the person's kind of cool already, you don't want to see what's going on.
it all depends on what they got going on in their life. Because maybe we could just be
I ain't-
friends. If you don't got much
could be
going on,
great
how we
friends.
gonna
Great
build?
friends.
Yeah, we could
Really
just be
good friends.
friends.
What kind of friends you talking about?
Friends with
I mean,
Benefits.
yeah, like
Friends with benefits.
Oh, so you're not letting it go. You're not letting
I
good
might
sex
not
go.
be ready to let it go because if I'm single,
You're like, I'm gonna just.
right?
mingling.
Why not mingle?
She gonna hit you up every night, nigga. Hey, what? Hey, yo, pull up.
So
So
now-
2:30, go.
If it's a good ride, you get a fast pass.
That's
A
perfect.
good ride, get a fast
Right?
pass.
That's what it is.
That's perfect what he said because she gonna hit you up every night.
Or when she
And that's
wants.
when y'all become
Because I'm not gonna hit you up every
together.
night.
There you
y'all in
go,
a
Lonnie.
relationship.
There you go. Lonnie see
That's
where
how
I'm
that
going with
shit
it.
work.
Because Lonnie sees where I'm
That's how
going
that
with
shit work.
Hold on, trust me, because if it's
Yeah,
good, she gonna call you. She gonna be like, yo, where you at?
it. Exactly.
But wait,
Now
it's
she,
20.
now
What you
he-
doing right now?
Hold on.
Remember,
2023.
PTC Sue says if you don't do
Now
nothing
she's
crazy on the penis,
addicted.
it wasn't good.
And I will definitely, I'm gonna disagree. I'm not saying that that's not happening because I feel like that's been happening for a minute where people don't go out on dates anymore. They're not being courted. None of that.
I didn't say none of that.
We
I didn't say
hanging
none
out.
of that. I
No,
didn't say
hold
none
on.
of
We hanging out. We fucking, and now we in a relationship. But I feel like I'm personally not the type, if you not my nigga, to call you every day for dick because I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
no,
busy.
and this is real.
When we say every day, we more so mean when you want something.
When you
Yeah,
want it.
but wait, but you might not
Dick
be
appointments
the
is
only
dick
one.
appointments,
Every
basically.
other day.
You might not-
If it's the best thing, if it's the best thing you
If
get,
it's
you
the
don't really
best-
waste your
if
time
it's the
pulling out the
best-
dick.
If it's the best, and I got friends that are single, so I'm not even speaking just about necessarily for myself or whatever. Like, overall, like, a female is gonna have a lineup, and y'all know this. Everybody's aware of
It's a
it.
lot easier,
So,
too.
exactly.
That's why I
So,
didn't tell
you know,
niggas,
she
I get
might
about
hit
50
you up.
DMs
Yeah,
a day.
it
Giving
all
your heart out,
depends
my
on
nigga.
What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be just the
Go
sex?
ahead.
Is he gonna just go home? Maybe I'll just call this other nigga because he gonna buy XYZ and he gonna make it a night, or it all depends on the mood and the
I'll
vibe
make it
that
work for
she
tonight.
wanna go for.
And your mentality, I
Alright, I'm
guess.
gonna
Yeah,
Yo,
sometimes you
yeah,
wanna.
yeah,
Sometimes you might just
Key
wanna chill
words.
with a nigga who know how to
Why not?
romanticize you real fast. Cause you single and you want a little
That's go crazy.
romanticizing. Like,
Go
And then the other when you
And
want
the
some
other
hard
nigga
down
gonna see
shit, you go to
Oh, my
the
shit broken out. I'm gonna call Craig.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
See? Call
Yeah.
Craig.
See, I be in the lineup, bro.
Nah, the lineup
But you
is
know
going
what?
crazy, though.
The strongest man will win, and that's how I dated until I end up with a nigga. Because
Yeah,
I feel like
Who would be?
a dude is not gonna be a strong man, a confident man is not gonna be afraid.
So they're gonna have to
of
go
little
through a
competition.
Hunger Games for the
And that's exactly what
Because
it
if he
was
know
called
his value, he
previously.
good.
He gonna know. He's gonna be good.
If he
He's
know his
confident.
value. He know what he
If
value.
possibly he's seeing other people, that's not necessarily my business. Because if what we have is what we have, it's gonna happen.
So you're
And-
you're consciously having them compete then.
No, but what again? And she
But
said-
They're competing in your for
in
you.
some
they're-
sense, yes, because everybody, and I feel like anytime if you single, you should have people compete, and you should be competing because
Yes, you
everybody
should be
has
wanting
to
to weigh out
useful.
your options.
Exactly,
Facts.
weigh out your
I understand.
options. The problem is a lot of people end up having good sex, settling, and now they're in a relationship because they hung out every day. And when they unhappy 2 years from now because they didn't compete or weigh out their options or meet other people and see if maybe this guy you connected with better than this guy, but this nigga had the better dick, and you could have compromised with the other guy who might not have a 10-inch dick, but he might be a full 7. And with a good
full
time.
That's 6 and 3/4. Don't be pouring that Stop pulling my business. I don't even know you. I don't know her.
All the ladies in the chat disagree with her.
I'm just saying, we're
with a strong shaft, with a strong shaft too.
and again,
Big up yourself.
and
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
Yo, so you talking that talk? That's why I was like,
I
let's
feel like
Something
guys
like-
gotta stop being scared of competition. Oh, but you just want a nigga to spend money. No, but show you know how to take care of shit. Like once a woman feels confident and a man can,
run shit?
Yeah, can run
She got
shit.
it.
She gonna trust you. She gonna respect you. She gonna fuck with you. And guess what you got now? Loyalty, and all these other niggas don't even matter no more because she done
and again,
realize
and
that you won.
the
What if
crazy
that
thing-
other dude, that romance better just not in the picture no more though, but the other dude just outshined him because of everything else he did?
And y'all watch the show Sex Life on Netflix?
I did.
You do, right?
I do.
So you know what she's talking about?
You know, my wife and I have
You
to.
know-
It's a good show. It's a good show.
If I wasn't on this, I would have definitely really went in on that sex life because it was real. That shit was real life. But we gonna leave it right there.
She was like, that was they were talking about me.
Real life,
Me and mine
but-
gonna check that out tonight.
No, don't watch with your man. But a lot of women,
Oh.
they say that. A lot of
Disclaimer.
women, well, watch it
Okay.
separately. But a lot of women
Yeah, you
have
gotta watch
said
it.
that they have felt that way. I don't know if anybody else here
hold on,
watched it.
but back to what she's saying. The same thing with my girl I'm with now. When we first started talking, she told me. She said, "Listen, you're number 5 right now."
Period.
Wow. Told
And I-
told
What
your
you gonna
number.
be?
She
Told me I was.
I wish they keep it that real.
She
now,
told me
man.
I was spit
Give
on
me
the
the
I'm
lineup.
talking, bro.
I'm
She
trying to
said,
make it
"You're
the number
fit.
1.
There's
That
4
nigga
in
said,
front
"Give
of
me
you."
the
Hold
lineup."
on, see, and wait, Black,
kept
did
it
that
that-
make, well, hold on, did that make you,
Fuck
did that
the
make you
lineup.
like,
Don't tell
in
me
a
no
sense,
lineup. I'm good.
step up your game?
It made me say, "Oh, okay." It made me want to court her a little bit more. And like I told you, this I'm talking about the same girl when we the first time we fucking, and not the first time, but when we fucking, I told her like, "Yo, I love you," and she said, "Nigga," like she does, like the way she thinks is not like you say certain things to a girl and they're gonna melt in your hand. She wasn't doing that.
Gotta come harder.
She wasn't doing that. You know what I mean?
Pay
All that
attention,
shit-
ladies.
He said that
So
too.
she intrigued you.
She intrigued me, bro. She wasn't falling for all of the Scorpio shit.
My man just said some toxic shit
Yo, first of all, Scorpios are the most toxic.
They always tell us that.
I've been telling my business out here.
I was
Hold on,
asking
one
that
mic.
question that I asked her earlier, like right before we had went into that, as far as the what if that one dude came in and he was holding it down and he did everything that the other dude wasn't doing, but the dude you went to the pleasure for was out of the picture now, but the one you with now can't do half of what the other dude could do with the as far as the pleasure.
Literally.
side.
He's still on the
Like,
roster. Just because one left don't mean you moved up necessarily.
See,
like,
But,
hold on.
but that's
like,
what I'm saying. But see,
adding
look,
up.
but then it went into us
Substitution.
because you
Substitution. Game right now,
Look,
holy
look,
shit.
It's not 100
This
yet.
is like a
We're not
fucking
100.
bracket. This is a whole
So,
bracket, bro.
alright,
She got a whole bracket.
So what make y'all 100?
I'm in a relationship
Because
now.
we wouldn't, but no, what make it 100 though? Because it's like that was the whole thing. So now, if the other dude can keep up and do what he got to do, and the dude that's pleasuring you is basically not in the picture no more, but you like, damn, he's still on that
But something's
substitution
still
list.
gonna be
But you
lacking.
pick that other dude, so something's still gonna be there
Something's
because he
still
got
gonna be
that.
lacking because
I shit clear.
if you do have everything, if you're not that, like I said, that full 7,
Yeah,
and you might be like like a 4, it's kind of like,
but he got your
You know, I
bills
can't
paid.
compromise
He got,
this
he
four
got you
now.
that car
What about
note. He got
full
all of
four?
that. Everything's
See, this is
and
what I
then deal with
mean.
it, but the mind of it, or the insecurity, because if a nigga got a 4-inch dick, he know he got a 4-inch dick.
This is
and
why I
he
say
knows.
sex is
This is why I have to be
Yeah,
like,
Sex like
It
60.
is.
part of your
Sex
relationship.
like 60. I ain't
Exactly
gonna
why.
Talk,
It is.
locked
Probably
up.
got
It's
some
like, I see it.
insecure and
No
shit.
confined mind. You should be. That's why I say open minded.
It's-
You with somebody in the
alright,
bedroom, turn up.
So all right. So since we really off all our time.
Yeah, all of yeah,
We
definitely.
having a great show.
Yeah, but we having a good
So
time.
since y'all all saying that, since y'all all saying that, so for the men in the room, y'all are okay with knowing that women have a roster like y'all do?
Hell no. That's fuck no. Yeah. Hell fucking
You
no.
are in a
Number one, look. See, this is where we got the real messed up at.
Yeah, facts.
This is where we get this is why our foundation is fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? Because women, no offense, I don't want to sound sexist or anything like that. That's the one thing I'm not trying to sound. But
Not to be said,
I'm a conservative, so it's okay.
but what I'm saying is, how the hell you got a roster? Number one, y'all want so much, right?
Yeah.
Most of y'all women can't even, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't back it up for what you want. You know what I'm saying? If all this shit shut down right now, y'all need us, cause we hunting the food. We doing this. We building the fucking house. Y'all ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just taking care of the kids, keeping y'all ass clean. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
Wait, as soon as he's done, I gotta go. As soon as he's done.
Excuse me.
He said he was about to say some sexual shit. Yeah, look at
Hold on. But I say this. I say this to say this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, from real men, we don't have to choose. You know what I'm saying? The woman has to choose us. My woman chose me, so I know I'm the right one. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go be looking for 1,000 bitches. Nah, excuse my French, but you know what I'm saying, I don't gotta go look for 1,000 of y'all. Whoever want me gonna know that I am worthy and she's gonna step forth. And then I'm gonna treat her like a queen. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
At the end of the day, yes.
There we go.
Okay?
Wait, can I please
We'll get back to
rebuttal?
that. No. Sunny Dave, I want to know from the men. I'm gonna get to you. My boy CY. Is it okay for you? Are you okay with dating women that have a roster prior to you?
Nah, I don't feel like that's even valid because now I gotta sit there and worry about trying to be number one when I should have been number one in the first place. You understand me? And I am valued at diamond. You know, not even fucking titanium steel. I don't give a fuck the highest,
The rarest.
strongest, the rarest, the unbreedest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might not have 10.
Yeah, right.
I might not have 10, but yeah, 8.
Look there.
I might not have 10, but that 8, that 7.5 there.
And it's a full 7.5. And it's a full 7.
It ain't a, come on.
He's not with it.
My boy,
Nah,
Rico Jones.
Rico.
roster. I gotta definitely tell you, what's your chart? Where's your chart? Let me see that real
Y'all
quick.
please be around. Can I
Rico,
please?
wait, hold on. I got one more dude after Rico.
Y'all playing.
Listen, Sonny, let it fester.
Because this happened, no. Y'all
As long as you don't take off your earrings, Sunny Days.
Don't try to answer right now.
I
said wait.
question in another live y'all did and y'all ignored me. So I'm
Alright, so let it stew.
Hold on, Sunny Days. Hold on.
Just
remember what you gotta say.
Yours now.
All right.
Yours.
Rico, just to reiterate before you go.
Yes.
Just to reiterate for the people in the chat. I'm not talking about when you're in a relationship. It's okay for her to have a roster. Of course not. Nobody's gonna have a roster.
Pre-relationship,
Yeah,
right.
dating.
If you met a chick, y'all was vibing, and she lets you know, like, yeah, I got like a little roster, you know.
Right.
'Cause you don't
Hell
know
no,
what
that's
she's
not.
Are you okay with that?
I'm cool with that for me,
All
right?
right.
Because I'm gonna have a roster too.
Okay.
So I can't expect something different from what I got. You know, if I'm doing that, then I can't be over here like, oh, you can't do that. When it's time to get serious, then we cut off the rosters and we become both starters together.
I respect
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Exactly.
I respect
But until that time comes, until that time comes,
Hold on.
Hey, Rico.
FUCK said, and respectfully,
I'm just keeping it above
chose
my
her.
perspective.
You had the roster full.
Oh, I was gonna say that to you. I was gonna think about that.
Look. She can say all that, but she must forget. You know what I'm saying, babe. Don't go there because look, you cleared out your life schedule for me. You understand that?
You got rid of your roster for her,
I did.
so you chose her.
She chose me
Out
first.
of your roster, you chose her.
You had the lineup and you chose her.
She didn't have a lot of success.
She didn't have. Yes, right.
So then.
No. She had little sprinkles here and there.
Oh, so you okay with it then?
Nah, it wasn't that.
She said she waited. She said she
He
waited.
he was mad about that. Yeah, get out of here with that.
So she chose me. She waited. I told her what it was from the jump. I'm like, yo, boom.
Kept it a buck.
Man, I've been home for 30 days. I did like this amount of women.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
2 days.
We don't need to get into details.
Lonnie,
We ain't no trouble.
Lonnie, you okay? When you meet a shorty, you okay with her having a little roster?
I don't mind her roster because I got a crazy roster too. That's how I was at the time.
That's
Like,
happened though.
Fuck it.
before I got tied up, I had a crazy roster too. So, but any situation, period. Like if I'm just looking at General single, and I don't care about her roster. Like,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, until she get chose, it's like you feel me? Do what you do.
It's safety first for me.
Can I say something? What if
We
she
all
got,
said that already.
Nah,
Hold on,
it's
before you go.
safety first.
It's always safety first, everybody.
That's
We
it.
don't gotta
It's
say that
all-
no more.
Yeah.
All right?
No,
Let's
no,
move on to
look.
that.
Being that he said that, because this is a question I wanted to ask
Yeah, I got you,
earlier.
don't worry.
But being that he said that, it's always safety first. Because I wanted to say, what is valid to take? When is it valid to take the condom off? After how many times?
Let's have this
Wait.
conversation.
Like they want to know. Because I wanted to ask when she was talking earlier.
Hold on. Because see why I wanted to say something
Definitely,
before
yes.
we move on to that.
I mean, what
But
if
we'll get on that.
what
Yeah.
if she was the chosen one? Is the roster still valid? That don't make sense to me. What if you chose her? What if you chose Shorty? Like, you know what I'm saying?
She's still playing ball.
And she's still playing ball.
No, she's still in the
It's
field.
not- it don't
and
rock like that
then the
when- that's
roster
why I say
opened
the
back
roster
up,
don't
and
matter,
that's why
bro.
she don't get that. She's not.
That's why.
Because what if you
Why not drop your roster
I get it.
before getting to the playoffs?
Like he said earlier.
Hold on.
So
I won the championships. Like, nah, hold on.
You
Like,
gotta
I dropped my
discuss that.
roster.
Don't assume.
I dropped my
My
roster, then I
situation personally.
choose her. It's like, I'm like, why did I choose her? She still got a roster. Like, I'm like, damn.
Well, she still got her
Chose
pleasure
her. I
party.
don't got
Express
nobody
that.
else to
She
go
still got her
to.
pleasure piece.
So she gonna be like, y'all see you later. I know she going to Tom, Dick, Harry, Lou, Al, Chill, Bill, Hill. I'm like, damn, shorty.
My
I'm
si-
out
my
of here. I can't rock like that.
Go ahead.
Forgive the mic.
No.
Sunny days.
I want the ladies to talk.
Yeah.
In rebuttal to, because what you said was very true about, being a man and she's going to choose you, but that's what's going to make you outweigh all the other niggas on the roster. She's going to see the difference in you. And like you said, if the world ended, we would need men. But that's a part of the problem why women have rosters right now. Because at this moment, so many women don't need niggas. Because niggas don't hunt. Niggas don't do shit. A lot of niggas can't even work on cars. A lot of niggas can't change your tire. I had this whole conversation. If you are in a car with your girl and your tire get flat and you can't change that shit, and a nigga come there and change the tire, is he entitled to bag your girl?
He can.
He put her in a position to be safer than you fucking did because
Change
you
that tire.
couldn't
I know how to change it. I just don't. I go to the shop, but I know how to change
So
it.
I
I
feel
just
like-
don't.
Alexa, he should
I
be.
when it comes to being like, oh, I want to be with a man got to show me he could be a man. And that's why you have tryouts. That's why you have your starting 5. Because you going to have car trouble. And if I got 5 niggas and not one of y'all niggas could figure out this car trouble that I have, what the fuck am I doing with all of y'all? I need y'all fathers to come and teach y'all how to do this shit, YouTube it or something. Because you have things that you need to work on so we could be a team together. Because if the world ends, how we gonna survive if you can't change a fucking tire?
Real shit.
How we gonna survive if you actually can't?
And that go both ways.
I'm supposed to know how to cook and
We don't do that.
That's what I was gonna say.
You
Go
get what I'm
both
saying?
ways.
It's not
Yeah.
that because a lot of women, not for nothing, a lot of women can cook, even if they could boil noodles and make spaghetti and shit.
Nah.
Hold on, no.
Hold on.
They can at least make something hot for you. Alfredo is the bitch's favorites. Whatever, it don't matter.
Hot pockets, nigga, in the microwave. That's what's going on.
But if you can't literally do
Pockets.
something, it's like,
Shit.
how dare you ask me what I could do? What can we do together? And that's the problem why these relationships are failing and why people have rosters, because you're trying to figure out, what could you do? What could you do?
Instead of
What
you,
could you do?
but
Okay,
looking
I
at the
know what you
unit.
could do. Now
And
it's
you
next.
start a fight.
Do I like how you look? Do I like how you look? Do I like how you look? Yes, I like how you look.
Do
Let
I
me
like
go.
how you
Okay,
handle
let me see
yourself?
your
Do I like
size.
how
Let me
you
see your
handle
size. All
Instead of
right.
finding a
It's like
solution.
you
Instead of the ping pong, like I said, instead of the ping pong battle, let's find a solution. What's the
Bree Bro said on IG says women do wife shit for the man that
they love?
shows husband qualities.
Yeah.
Fact.
By the way, everybody.
And make her
Clean,
feel
wash
safe.
clothes.
Make her
Make
feel
sure the
like
house
you
is
know.
clean. Make sure her panties is out when she got from work. Make sure the door is locked. Food is. Babe, what you mean? What else we gotta do?
Yo, he's been killing me this entire fucking episode.
A nigga gotta make me feel safe. Yeah, my car stuck.
They said they
want
want
my
to
man.
Grace Funny for God said, yo, give the girl a crown. I can do for myself. I have to trust you to think I can depend on you when I already got me. Okay.
Felt that.
That's true, but I agree with what she said about like a lot of men not being able to, let's say, step it up. But I feel like nowadays actually there's more dads stepping up
Yes, now.
nowadays. But in 2023, I feel like there's less girls doing those old school things. Like less girls could cook or not even cook, wanna cook.
Yes, because
Wanna
of the
cook.
shift.
You know
Because
what?
of
Or
the
wanna
shift,
do
though.
certain things
Yeah.
like that.
But it's the
You know what I'm
shift
saying?
in time because if we're working just as hard as you and going half on the bills and all of this, nigga, what the fuck am I cooking for?
But for me, that's
All right,
it's
but,
like,
okay, so but
we're a team at this point. We going 50.
so here's where I'm accounting what you're saying, right?
Take me out of work.
You just said,
I
why am I
cook.
we with you? You can't even change a flat tire. So
Exactly.
you already generalized that changing a
why
flat
am I
tire
with
goes
you
with the
if you
man.
can't cook?
Exactly. And
So what is generalized that goes with the female?
But this is what I'm saying. When it goes back to when
You
it goes
might have
back
to
to
cook that
hold on,
Where is it for y'all?
when it goes
Let
back
me
to
answer.
because that almost goes back into that whole
My
topic
boy.
of like submission, right?
I felt
When
that.
it goes back into submission, the best way a female can be submissive to a man is if a man eliminates the problems that a female has. So if I gotta go to work every day, just like you gotta go to work every day, and this is not to say like, oh, come nigga, take me out of work. But it's like if I have to do this, I don't have as much time to put into doing the things for you. So if a man is making enough money to say, look, you don't have to work no more, now I feel it should be expected of your girl to make sure that the things in the home is good. You're good. You got
Okay.
what you need because you've eliminated her having to work. So she should be able to do this.
So I got a question for you on that,
She talking.
right?
She talking.
Because I agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say y'all both contributing to the household 50-50,
Okay.
right? And y'all got kids. Does that mean because you both working, you don't have to contribute to the kids at all?
No.
All right.
I think
so
that-
it's the same concept of you contributing to your man, right? Because if you make sure no matter what,
Your kids is good.
my kids is Gucci.
Your man got
No matter what, my man, who is the core in my household with me, gotta be Gucci.
Well, we're going 50-50.
Yo, Ringo, let's give it up
That's
for
the
Ringo's
part
on, man.
of it too.
We're going 50-50.
Because you matter just as much as me.
Yeah, but
We're
once
both
we're going,
frustrated. You
once
wanna feel
we're-
good, right? You
Once
wanna
we're
be-
going 50-50,
Gotta make
right?
sure
Yes.
Like, I
represent.
feel like
So now we split down. I got to spend just as much time with the kids, just like you. I gotta spend just as much time caring about you as you gotta do caring about me.
Okay, so then if
It's
we're
just
doing
split down.
everything split down, that means that the chores, the things that the woman would do is being split. The things
Clothes,
that the
all
man
that,
would do.
all that.
So we-
The only thing, the only
So that you have
the
no
only thing I
excuse
can
to
say-
not be able to dedicate time to me.
So that
Rico,
means
the
And
only
vice
thing-
versa.
the
But-
only thing
but the
I've
things
been
you
I've
gonna
been
need-
pretty much hearing more of nowadays is that it's not 50-50, it's 100.
It's sometimes 75-15.
But that's where we
It's
got
a
to,
10.
we get to debate, right? Because
Okay.
it's like, how can I give all of these things in my life 100%? Like you said,
Time
the
is
kids,
money.
you, the job, the career. How do you give all of those things 100%? How does that happen?
Society
So then we
made
have to,
this
you know what I
way.
mean? Like it's about compromising
Making
on
time.
understanding that, hey, listen,
making time.
you might get this week 10%,
Making time.
and we're gonna have to rock out with you getting 10%. But I'm gonna be able to in the next week or so give you 80 because you gave me that chance to not really give you that much this week because I had to get to
But
something
the thought
else.
process
Can I
is
cut
still
you off?
there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Is still there of thinking about that other person.
What you about to say?
Absolutely.
See what he's saying? Can you give me a chance? Can you give me a chance? Basically, what he's saying, can you give me time? Time is everything. If you can't give somebody time, you can't give them anything. If you can't give somebody 2 minutes of your time, that means you're not giving them your undivided. You gotta look at these people like straight in, dead in the eye. Like, you feel me? If you're not looking at me dead in my eye when I'm speaking to you, that means you ain't giving me the right utmost respect. That means you just playing with me. You sad talking me, and that's just how I feel. Like,
I feel you.
Talk your talk.
Yo, Empress Face said, "Some days I only put in 35. I hope you put in the other 65, and vice versa." So
That's what it is.
some days, you know what I mean.
But
And
as
then
in
some
one-
days it's gonna be vice versa.
But y'all are
Yeah, we cool with that.
You just gotta do it when it's your time.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
cool with that.
Oh, we
It's all
just
about
time.
compromise, people,
no, but
and that's
catching
what.
each other.
And the person
So
you
if you
with.
fall, let's say,
It
God
naturally
forbid,
happens
Yeah,
that way,
yeah.
though.
Can I make an example real quick? Like, let's say you fall. Yo, I just got laid off. Boom, boom. I'm gonna hold you down, man. I got you.
Right.
Boom, you got back up. Alright, man, I need you to hold me down. I just lost my shit. Facts. Like, this shit ugly over here. You gotta be able to pick me up when I fall. Because that's the meaning of being there for each other. Supporting each other when it's raining, when it's pouring, when it's thundering outside. If I can't get that, then what am I here for?
And that's why most men
There's a
stay with
lot
the
of
one that
people
was
without-
shooting in the gym with them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of that out there where you can't,
Depends
you
on
don't
how
have
long
anybody
you,
to
some
depend
people
on.
that was there from
That's
the
why I'm
ups and
still with
downs. You
mines.
gotta.
When they in there shooting in
Yeah.
the gym with you,
It's a fact.
there's a lot of things you don't have to worry about at that point. I guess.
I'd rather stay with mine. You know that shit. No, let me shut up.
Don't say that. Don't leave that one.
Rebro says that's compromise. But
Yo, by the way,
With you.
let's take a shot, y'all, after he reads his comment.
Yeah,
yes, Rebro says that's compromise, but you have an understanding with your lady to come to that. We all humans have bad times, but overall picture you have to uphold your role as a man. But the overall picture is you have to uphold your role as a man.
Shot o'clock.
All right, yo, it's. I mean, let's take a drink.
Let me show eye contact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me get my,
Hold on, let them boys drink. Let them
my
boys drink.
shot right. Let me get my shot
Shot
right.
o'clock and then we go.
And you at home as well, and then we're gonna get to the next topic.
Put your bottles up. Get your blunts
some
ready.
drink in your cup.
drinking,
Yo,
you
Lonnie, I
smoking.
didn't forget your question. If we still gonna get to that question.
Oh yeah. That's one for the books.
I just had some of that. That shit right there ain't front.
Tastes good as hell.
Yo,
Yes.
tap in, y'all. Blue
Blue
Royal.
Royal.
Blue Royal.
Tap in, y'all heard?
Been out since
I
2000.
promise
I
you.
know what's
Get
going
with
on. I rock it.
I don't even drink like I like Henny, but
Blue Royal.
Shit, what do you like
I'm a
today?
brown.
We had the
myself.
I'm
Ciroc.
actually glad you said it because I wanted to say it, but you.
That's dope.
Cause I didn't want people to think it was
Intermission.
fake.
Look, we got
Like you said
commercial
it. Go
break.
ahead.
I got it.
We're not
I know
faking
what's
it.
going on.
They have nothing
This is
to do
right.
with
This
this.
is not paid. We're getting paid advertising. This is not paid
Oh,
advertising.
tequila rum.
Tequila rum.
Tequila rum.
Yo, you said tequila.
Tequila rum.
Everybody
Roll
saying the
blue.
same thing when they read it. Like, this shit is tequila rum.
Hold on.
Tap in, y'all.
Grace Funny for God told me to read her last comment.
Oh yeah.
She said, if I'm giving 100%, it doesn't always mean I can do everything. It means I'm 100% committed to doing what needs to be done, even if it's just even if it's an adjustment. Okay. Go ahead, Grace Funny for God. We ain't losing in the win, Grace. We ain't losing in the win.
Yes, we got you. Listen,
Got you.
shout out to everybody on YouTube right now and on IG. If you haven't sent this out to 5 of your friends, you are bugging.
Yeah.
Getting in the
Bugging.
conversation, y'all having fun. Please keep in mind podcast. We live, baby.
Oh, Kendrick Lowe's back on YouTube. Yo, my
That's
bad.
my guy.
My
Kendrick
bad,
is my guy
Kendrick.
on
My bad,
I was
Kendrick.
hoping that we
Shout
had a
out to
YouTube.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Damn, this is so far back.
My
bad, Cameron. I don't got my iPad right
Cameron,
now.
keep reading. Keep
commenting. My apologies.
Sorry, you two. We love y'all though.
So just to get, we're gonna do your thing later on when we do our classics. Cause I really do want to know an answer to that question for everybody. Black, what's the next topic?
Let's get to it.
I don't know that.
I don't know who sent this one in, but have you ever saved someone under a name that you didn't want them to know about, and they found out about it?
I say we start with the Bronx. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
You had a don't pick up on your phone? You had a don't pick up?
Nah, it wasn't
Y'all all
even that.
remember a don't pick up.
It's like, you'd be like, I know this girl, but what am I gonna name her on my phone? Like, should I put question mark? Should I put unknown? Should I put, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm dealing with somebody, so I'm like, damn, I ain't trying to get caught up. So I'm like, I'm gonna put her real name, respectfully. So I put her real name. You know, and when the time comes, she be like, who's that? I'm like, oh, that's just an old friend of mine. You feel me? From back in the day. She seen me grow up, you feel me?
Yeah,
if it bothers you that much, I'll delete it from my phone. You
Why
feel
not?
me? That's simple. It's simple. It's communication, bro.
Wait.
What about she text you when you with her?
Hold on.
And then shit pop up.
She texts me. The only reason she has a reason to
baby, and you gonna be like,
nah, hold on. She got a reason to spaz if the text is.
Wait.
Bad Gal Ben says, I have Scam Likely. They named Scam Likely.
You answered it.
scam call.
They check every.
Wait. One mic.
Y'all answering the wrong question. Once
Yes, I
again,
know.
question is not if your shorty saw it. You say you met somebody. Perfect example.
I heard that.
Somebody. We came up with this topic because somebody told us about the topic. They were like, at their job, they got a new job recently, and while they was home, their coworker called them and said, "Yo, I was just with the manager. When you called her, your name showed up as Big Lips." So, have you ever saved somebody's name in your phone as some next shit, but then they found out you saved them as that? Like, say you lay next to a chick that you call her Big Twat.
Nah,
Why you laying next to her? She take a picture of her like
big
you know what I mean? She take a picture of like say y'all cool like that. She take a picture of like your toes or some shit like that. She sent it to you right next to you, and when she said it, she look over.
It's Big Twat.
And it's Big Twat. Big Twat just sent you a message.
Nah, let me tell you my story about that.
She gotta sit there and reevaluate why he called me Big Twat. Like, the fuck?
My story for that is,
you know you gonna spin that.
I was talking to a girl and I was at her crib. And I don't know, like my phone like fell under her bed or some shit. So I'm like, yo, call my phone. So I go find it. And I had her saved in my phone as Throat Goat. And she was calling. Like she was like, yo, I don't know if I should feel like
like
this is
mad or compliment.
Yeah, like right.
Black, did you ever say I love you to her?
Never.
I was asking. So good. I mean, damn, bro.
You gotta put your
She gonna call you back.
But
You could have cleaned it up, bro.
she wasn't upset about it she was upset about it for like
That's too funny.
a couple minutes, but then she kind of I guess she ended up taking that
Put it
as a
out
compliment.
like a.
You know you spin that. You was like, Mom, what does Throat Goat mean? Greatest of all time. Come on, dude. You're gonna get mad about that. You out there with Michael Jackson. Come on, Dad. Jordan 6 rings, boom. Come on.
Greatest of all time is a.
Come on, that is a fucking time.
Crazy for God said if it said Throat Goat 3.
She should feel something like if it say Throat Goat
Go 3.
There you go.
That's crazy. For the fellas.
That's a valid point.
You laid up next to her, and you being funny. You send her a meme. It says little dick.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm
gonna cry.
Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Y'all want me to tell you what I would do?
What if it says mediocre? Like your name is mediocre. Like
Average.
Average.
Nah.
Average nigga.
just be happy
Fuck
to be
that.
there.
What if it say food guy? What if it say food guy?
Food guy to me.
Food guy.
To me.
I'm a tired of eating.
Be like, I'm about to say, I just know that I'm here.
Food guy is crazy, bro.
I'm gonna tell her to eat.
Nah, if I got labeled as like,
You know she got
a
her own
little
side notes going on.
then I'm a move
Yeah,
as such.
it's
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm be like, okay,
Yeah,
say
I'm
less.
gonna let her. You ain't
Say
even
less,
gonna
I know how to
no
move now,
problem
that's
depending
all.
on what you
Like,
name me.
Nah, that's crazy though.
that.
Hold on.
One
She
at a
said.
time. One at a time. What'd you say? What'd you say, Lonnie?
You might not even know that I know, depending on what you name me.
Yeah.
I might be like,
You ain't even
Not
saying
that serious.
nothing.
Like whatever you keep it. I'm not silence is
I ain't
golden,
gonna
bro.
front.
Listen.
I ain't gonna front. If I look
I'm gonna keep it
over,
moving.
if I call
Yeah,
a phone
like-
and look up and it say big dick, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna go back on like.
Nah, I say little dick. I'm gonna be
If I say
like,
little dick, I'm gonna be like,
what the fuck is
whoa, whoa,
That's how you feel. You gonna wake up like, that's how you really
But
feel.
you're fucking me though. But you're fucking me though. What is happening?
Hold on.
We butt naked in the bed right now.
Yo, Grace Funny for God said little anything not saved. They're not saving. That's a block. That's a block.
You keep calling you back that like 2-3 days later. You be like,
But
oh, you call it little dick.
That's when silence is not golden. That's when you gonna talk. That's when you gonna talk. They're like, oh, but you got me as little dick. What you calling me?
that's what he had a few days later.
gonna be like, hold on.
Yeah,
Because that's what got it to
Little
her.
dick speaking.
This is little dick. What do you want?
I'm gonna keep it 100% right now.
Nah. She call you back. You better say
If she
that.
did that,
Hold on.
she sent me a text, or I sent her a text on her toes, and boop, boop, little dick. I'm gonna flip a coin. And heads is telling me to spaz. Tails is telling me to chill. 'Cause I'm a Scorpio. I'm an extremist. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it all on the fucking table.
We get it.
I'm not gonna let nobody decide my fate but me. So I'm gonna flip that coin.
My man said two face. Yo, you're a villain in a
That's the
DC.
Batman,
You are literally two-faced.
She got a 50 shot to make it out this bitch, you heard? She got 50 shot to make it out.
You ever seen the movie No Country for Old Men?
Yeah.
That scene where he did.
Yes.
That's y'all.
Chill,
That's some crazy shit, bro.
Won't be your life.
That's crazy.
Yo,
I'm gonna flip a
and y'all be
coin.
talking about Geminis, bro.
I'm gonna leave it up to fate.
Nah,
We still
don't.
talk about Tauruses.
We still talking about Gemini. Geminis is fucking nuts.
They are.
Geminis is
I agree.
official. We adapt to anything.
Damn, you a
And
Gemini?
I'm a Gemini. I'm gonna ride with that all the way to the end.
I'm around with all
All the way.
You have no choice but to do that.
You got a Gemini face with a Scorpio body.
Now I'm dead. Nigga G5.
Yo, we adapt to anything, so that's not even cap.
Jules_VV says sometimes y'all names be changing. He can go from
Yes.
Bay to Lil Dick if I'm mad
Yes.
and forget to change it back. But he know it's cap. I was just mad.
I was gonna say,
Like that.
see, look, but at that point, I get that too. At that point, you open up mature enough to be like, if she say little dick, that means she's really saying, damn, that shit is
You know
strong as
what's funny?
fuck.
Sunny Day's
So-
found a lot of laughter in that.
Cause you,
Sunny Day's been there before.
I changed
Number one button presser for a female. Talk about his
You be
dick.
like, yo, where you at?
You-
You be like, hello?
I
You
mean-
little dick.
you get into an argument, you come the shit over like 3-4 days later. You got the phone. Who this nigga?
Dusty.
Look
That
at
shit
this.
say Dusty.
Yo, why you got me as this nigga? Oh, we was arguing the other
Don't
day.
answer.
I was mad.
Word?
I was
Like,
angry at you.
oh, why?
Girls are crazy.
Just say
Be like,
that.
alright,
Don't
cool.
answer.
Now you gotta count it. Be like, nah, I'm gonna change your shit to Dusty Pussy. Every time you call me, that shit's gonna say Dusty Pussy.
He look like Dusty just got bats and shit.
Just got back.
My man just the emoji.
Emoji.
And it'll be
That's
up
big as a
on
all
my
bad
Can you pick up my
emoji.
phone so you can see Dusty Pussy?
Man, spider webs and bats. That's crazy.
Y'all gotta toughen up.
Now, you know, but you know what's so
If a
crazy
female
though?
got some
fathers.
funny shit
So-
about y'all, just let it rock. Y'all
I've-
don't got a
I've
rebuttal.
literally-
So why we can't count it?
Y'all don't got
Because y'all can't handle
Two
that.
females.
Like Clint Eastwood, y'all can't handle
No,
it.
hold on. You want
Let us
time,
be
one time.
dramatic. Why y'all gotta be dramatic and shit and do what we doing? Goddamn.
you right.
If you
Don't be
little
dramatic.
dick
But y'all want
info,
equality,
just
right?
Let us be no.
But y'all want
I'm
equality. He
conservative.
said, but y'all want equality.
She said no. She said no.
She said no. She's a
She said
conservative.
no.
Conveniently. When it's
He's,
convenient.
oh, only one of you. Oh. Most of you women.
I mean, equality for certain things, but I mean,
At least you keep
that's
it a
like
buck. Certain things.
The WNBA
Yeah.
versus the NBA getting equal pay is like.
Nah, they should. I agree
If
on
your
that
games
though.
are not
It's the
selling
same-
out like
it's
the
the same-
NBA's games,
But it's
then
the
you
same
shouldn't.
sport. So
Yeah, but if they're bringing in
They
more
seen
money,
a lot more.
It goes about how
why
much
are you
money
bringing-
is generated.
Yeah,
Who generates
exactly.
more
Why?
fans?
It is what it is. That's the reality.
Business-wise.
Yeah,
Business-wise.
it's
I think you gotta be realistic about business. I agree with you.
yeah, certain shit
Speak-
just makes sense.
We had spoke about the whole roster thing earlier, right? Because after this topic right here, we're gonna get into our classic. We're gonna do Lonnie's question.
Yep.
All right. So this is the last topic for this is the last topic out of the list. Should you? We were speaking about women having rosters, right? And after we have a woman here, right?
Go to CYJ first.
No, I want.
They don't want the woman to answer.
This one requires his response. Go to CY. No. If you want content, go CY first.
Hold on. We're not gonna go to CY first.
with the big C's.
Go ahead, Rich.
CY, we're gonna come to you. We're gonna come back around to you. I want to go to Sunny Days this time first because we spoke on that roster thing.
Now we've been skipping her.
Yeah.
Like, God, let her go first.
Exactly.
I want to go to Sunny Days.
sorry.
Come on, spotlight.
There we go. All right. Now, being that clearly you're okay with the idea of having a roster, correct?
Yes, if you're single.
Yes. So you participate in that lifestyle, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, should you be open when you meet somebody? Should you be open about how many partners or people you are seeing when you just started dating them? And
But wait, there's more.
It's two bars.
Oh wait, there's more.
Fire in the booth. Wait. Can you repeat that question?
should you be open about how many partners or people you are seeing with someone, or are seeing with someone when you just started dating? Let me say that again. Should you be open about how many partners or people you are seeing with someone you just started dating?
You want me to answer that part first?
Yes,
Please.
Okay, I don't think so. And the reason why I say this is because
Everybody's answer here.
like if you're single and if we're talking about sexual partners, if you're using condoms and you're getting tested and stuff like that, I don't really think you need to tell everybody how many people you're having sex with. And I think that also you don't need to tell somebody how many people you're talking to or how many people are taking you out on dates. Like worry about yourself. Worry about our relationship. If you're worrying about the next nigga, how you worrying about us?
The key word is dating, though. You gotta understand, it's a big difference. When you're dating, that means you're constantly doing this shit. So you gotta be honest with me. If you ain't honest with me,
I don't know.
Wait, can I just it's so crazy.
Because dating is.
You said that, 'cause I was gonna say when you want to start off on the right foot.
It's not just that one night stand, like you said.
But this is the thing.
It's not that just one night stand. It's dating. Now we're continuing.
Wait. This is the problem that I feel I've been seeing between women and men. And it's like if you're dating, you're single, you're dating someone, yes, you are on the roster. Because this person is not exclusive to you. They are not your girlfriend. They are not your wife. So they are entitled to see more than one person. It's unfair to be dating and not being in an exclusive relationship, but you're telling me I need to only focus on you and only tell you the truth and be all this and honest. You're not my nigga. And I'm not saying it like that. I'm just speaking like overall because I've experienced that. But I've experienced that type of pressure. Hold on. I've experienced that type of pressure from men where it's kind of like, whoa, relax. Where I've had to be honest and be like, yo, give me a couple of months because I like you, I fuck with you. Nah, but like you might really like a nigga or whatever, but it's kind of like I'm not sure yet. And you're applying too much pressure by telling me I need to be honest in what I need to do when you're not my man yet.
You're smothering me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
In a certain way,
You're
yes.
fucking up your chances,
It might
basically.
not be smothering in a way where you're over loving.
But it's levels.
It's like
But
you're
you gotta
trying to
understand,
control
it's levels.
the relationship we don't have yet.
If you go on a date with a person, alright, the first date may not honestly. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, cool. You caught that person one time, two times. That third time,
you my girl. That's the problem.
No. I'm not saying. No.
That's the problem right there.
That's not what I'm saying. But that third time, it honestly means that there's a pattern.
That we like each
I
other.
mean,
Maybe.
no offense. If you think that's a problem,
Hold on, after this, Bree, let me say
you gotta understand. It's a pattern.
It's
We
just
might
3
both
days.
have a problem. You might like me too much and might not understand.
Exactly, but
Go
that's why
ahead.
sometimes you can't rush into it because we get so caught up on the momentum.
Emotions.
Not the
Momentum.
We get so caught up that we don't realize that
Y'all
after
heard
2
it.
weeks of
That was the
feeling
word
all
of
this,
the day.
now you done felt like this for 2 weeks. Here's week 3. It's like, fuck. I done dragged this girl in too far now because
Yeah,
I liked
that's
her
true.
for the first 2 weeks. Now she thinks she really my girl, or vice versa.
Yeah, and then you don't feel the
Damn,
same
now
way.
he
Because
think
people
yeah,
aren't
he really
transparent,
my
you
nigga.
know?
All
People
right,
like
hold
to
on,
play
hold
No,
on.
but that
Hold
is
on.
being
Can I
transparent
say-
because it's saying
I want to be
we're
conservative.
dating. Yeah, let's just wait
What
and
if you
see if we
honest
really
about
want to
it?
work towards us and not be transparent after 3 weeks and be like, you know what,
So
we
people
had a
don't-
great
so-
2 weeks because we rushed everything and now it's over. It's like sometimes you gotta let shit simmer and let me really get to know you. You don't know somebody after 3 dates.
So sometimes,
That's true.
some
You don't know nobody after 6 months.
No.
facts. So
They side switch, bro.
so you saying
That's true.
You don't know
people don't understand what dating is sometimes.
You don't
I
know
feel
nobody
like
till you live in the
people apply
house
too
with
much
them and
pressure.
y'all
I
got
feel
to
like
be
you
under
should
the
date
same
people,
roof.
get to
No,
know
they
people,
say you don't know until you
experience
date.
people until you find
Hold on, fellas.
like, you know, I feel like I was saying, you should meet people, get to know people until you find like the people who, like you say, you know, I'm kind of interested in really kind of getting to know these people, almost like a dating show. Like they eliminate
Yeah,
people,
that's a
and it
fact.
sounds crazy and it
No,
looks
that's
crazy,
a
but
fact.
it's real shit. People got it might not work. You might have liked them, and then you know what? 2 weeks later, it's not really there. So now, boom, they off the roster. Now, guess what? You down to that last 2 niggas, and maybe one might outweigh the other, or maybe you just went down to that last one who just stole you from everybody else. But that came with the options. That came with the no rush. And because now, if you rush and you say you with a nigga for 3 weeks after the 3rd date, and now your real nigga come in, now you like fuck. Now you cheating. Or now you gotta, now you know what I'm saying?
Now that's your thought process.
Now you
No,
in love
I'm
with
just
it.
saying, but
Now you in an
now it brings-
entanglement.
Now you in an entanglement because you didn't give yourself that opportunity.
Oh, that word.
Let's not use that fucking
Hold on,
word now.
Hold on. Dennis
Jada fucked the
on
game
Instagram
up.
said, it's not socially acceptable for women to move like men. So women are prone to lie more. Not because they stinky, it's because they get judged. Now, for the fellas. Now for the fellas,
I
right?
agree, Denise.
Yeah, because y'all ready to
Talk
judge.
your talk.
No, we ain't ready to judge because
You ready to judge it all day.
We judge,
No,
man.
but you
We
judge.
judge.
No, but I think it goes both ways because I think
Nah,
females
we
judge
judge.
too. I think
Females
females
judge
judge.
too. No, females
I'm
judge.
I
Like,
judge.
Can I say something about
I
that?
judge.
Can I say something about that? Can I
If
say
I
something about
can't
that?
be blunt, then I'm not honest.
Can I say something about that?
yeah, let me hear it. 'cause
About the females judging?
I'm being done.
Females are confusing as fuck because
Right.
females will judge you for being a hoe, but at the same time, kind of want you to be a hoe.
Love you for that.
Right.
They love you. I'm trying to do a whole
They love you for
Yo, over here, nigga.
Shit don't even no
Make
sense.
sure you hit
Why
the
is that
button.
real one?
So like community
I was
dick.
gonna say they don't want you to be a hoe. They want you to be desired.
No.
Right,
Listen.
right,
They want you to
right.
be desired. If I'm
Which means
desired,
every girl wants you.
I'm
Same
probably a
shit.
hoe.
But you gotta know how to
hold
act
up,
when
hold
I'm
up,
not
hold up,
around.
hold
no,
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
They want you to be a hoe until you be a hoe until you get with them.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I
that's
asked
the difference.
I asked
You heard what he said? Say it again.
They want you to be a hoe until you get with them.
Yeah.
Listen,
Pretty much.
I asked my wife this
Nah,
very
I can't be a hoe.
question. Hold up. I asked my
Nah, I
wife
can't
this
be a
very
hoe.
question, right? Where I was just like,
Damn.
do you think you would have been fucking with me if I wasn't as experienced as I am?
No,
And she said no. She was like, nah,
Right,
like
because you bringing out the
what
things.
you have brought to the table has been so different that I'm like, nah, like
'Cause you're a good leader.
I can't go to.
He is.
He's a man.
But I'm saying, women
my
want
point.
you
That's
to.
why I
They
said
want
what
you to
I said.
have the experience. They
So
want you to be
being
a
a good-
hoe. They want that you know where you come from
And
what
how
you can
you
do
know how to
and
move.
how you can do it.
Facts.
But and it doesn't work the other way.
We'll
It doesn't
take
work the
a
same
chick
the
out
other
the
way.
hood
Can I say,
before
hold on,
they
we got
kick
a
us
comment.
out.
We got a comment real quick
Yeah.
from Jules Vivi.
So what's she talking?
Jules Vivi said, "Just don't judge us when we move like you, and we find out that's how you move." Okay, I want to say something about that. For every woman,
That's shiesty.
for every woman that want to move like a nigga, hold on. For every woman that want to move like a nigga, take all the titles that come with it happily as well. We get called hoes and thoughts and all that stuff. Don't get mad when a nigga call you a hoe or a thought. Because you want to move like a nigga. When your male friends be like, yo, you was out here in the streets, you be like, yeah, you know how I do. Niggas don't get mad at niggas for them calling you a hoe.
Women don't get mad at that. Me and my friends would be like, girl, what y'all hoes doing?
Okay,
But if a
that's
nigga
different.
say
But if a nigga say to you,
Because
But
we're not-
they say he getting stacked up.
But if a woman calls you a hoe, that makes you feel good?
I'm not mad.
No, I don't
This
like to
is-
be called
I don't like to be
by
called.
girls.
I don't like to be
Okay,
called. But I'm not
that's
mad.
what I'm saying.
But I'm not mad. But I'm not
So it's
mad.
vice versa.
Sometimes
I'm not mad.
see, there's
I'm
a
not
difference.
called
I'm not saying I like to be called hoe.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like it, but I'm not mad. You gotta get mad at it.
Of course.
This is the
Assumptions.
nigga and the bitch topic. You feel me?
Yeah,
With the
like-
white guy calling us niggas and the guy calling the female a bitch. It's just like the
It's close, but
so because when they call each other bitches, it's like alright, it's nothing. But when we call each other niggas, it's nothing for us either. But now when it's the opposite, it's just like
I
a
don't think
whole.
it's the same. I don't think it's the same because bitch, when a girl call a girl bitch,
I know.
I'm not supposed to be saying that word.
At all. That's all.
They supposed to be
Female
friends.
dogs. All right. Go ahead.
No, you got to
Calling out that name. No, I know we could. You have something. Yeah, you got something going on. You just lost.
Yeah.
He saw it. Like, damn.
Whenever we lost, we go like that.
You should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah. All right.
We'll be back with some short messages.
We'll drink some Blue Warrior.
We'll be back after this game. That's
We'll
big.
be back after these short
Like,
messages.
did he pay you? I'm gonna ask you. Tell me. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna hit you up. Like, did he pay you?
Listen,
Hype over there.
so I think it's different. I think it's different because with that whole beat, girls calling that and dudes calling them niggas or whatever, that's just friendly terms.
Yeah, it is.
I'm talking about titles now. When a guy's being titled as a hoe amongst his friends or whatever, amongst his boyfriends, you be like, nigga, you know I get pussy.
Even your mama and all of that.
When you younger,
See all the
granted, you
girls
grow out
coming
of that.
Yeah, like me.
But like you. But then like women want to say, yo, we can move like dudes too.
Well, I met Cynthia yesterday, Stephanie today. What happened with Cynthia?
Oh, women say we can move like dudes too, right? And when they move like a dude, and they tell a dude like I'm doing this and this that, and dude like, oh, you out here, you in
It's
the
not
streets.
morally.
Hold on, I get it, but like she said, I don't like for a girl to call me a hoe, but I'm not mad. If a dude calls you a hoe because he knows you sleeping with 4 dudes in a week, you get mad, yes or no?
Who the fuck is sleeping with 4 dudes in a week?
No, it's chicks out there
no,
doing shit
it
like
can
that.
You need to cool it down.
It can happen.
Just 'cause you're
You said rosters. Now,
But
what if 4 of them rosters? They
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Let me tell you. Let me tell you right now. A female will have a full roster, and she's not. I can almost guarantee she's not fucking all of them niggas.
Yo, can I?
Half of them niggas is probably
One is money, one is food,
one take them out
one is
to eat all
car
the time.
problems.
One
She's
is
sucking one of them off,
no.
doing
This is
2
the
of them
thing.
at least,
She might be doing 2 of them, but
and she getting paid.
But as far as talking about Monday,
be real.
Tuesday, all of that, unless if a bitch is fucking a nigga Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, she's a prostitute. She's fucking for money, and that is what it is.
And hence why you asked that question. How many niggas is you fucking right now? Before we.
We're talking about titles, guys. We don't want titles.
But
We
that's
don't
what
want
I'm
titles.
saying. I feel like
What my shorty said to me about the roster thing, that was a big part. I said, so you fucking the 4 other
Yeah,
niggas
like,
besides
no.
me?
Correct.
She
Yeah,
said,
because you was
no.
number 5.
Cause she told me I was a.
You was upset.
Yeah,
I was the type. I'm like,
no,
She
you got
said, she said.
So
she
number
said-
1 wasn't fucking.
You see how you
Wait. He's a Scorpio. I gotta hear his answer.
Yes, let me
I
tell you.
have to hear his
Hold it
answer.
down.
Hold it down.
Because me, I'm vindictive.
Her
Motherfucker.
honesty was so real to me because I said to her, you fucking. She said, I'm not fucking these 4 niggas.
Nah.
They're taking me out on dates. She says, I'm only fucking you. Right? And let me these
Stop
niggas.
the cap.
This I'm not even gonna say these niggas.
She was
This
probably looking for
nigga.
something serious.
This nigga don't even know this right now. We went to Vegas. She fucked her ex nigga while we was in
I know
Vegas.
you're not talking about
But this is wild in the beginning.
Not watching.
And she told me this. And you know what I said? And then what I said? You know what I said? I said, I gotta eat that. I gotta eat that because you told
You
me.
probably hit like 30 women too.
He didn't notice. He just looked like.
Rich said, I'm
this
been
was-
taken aback.
I never even said this to him. This was real shit for me. We were in Vegas, and when we were in Vegas, it was still the beginning.
So y'all wasn't together the whole time.
It was early in the game.
It was early in the game.
Yeah, but that's still
And
cool.
she brought it up, she brought it up to me later on. She brought it up to me later on, and I had to say, what I'm gonna do? I gotta eat that.
And she told you the truth.
She told me the motherfucking truth.
I respect
Whatever.
honesty.
And she couldn't sit with it. It couldn't sit with her no more.
Yo,
She had to take it out the bag.
Honesty.
Black, I respect you on another level right now, man. That's dope.
Like honestly, that's the best relationship I've ever been in, bro. Well,
And he'll say this. He says this
Me too.
faithfully. He says this faithfully.
Every episode I say this,
He says
bro.
this faithfully. That's
I
why I'm
just
like,
say
yo, this is
that
another
the
level of
relationship
respect
I'm
that I
in-
have for this man, bro.
Cause she a rider. I want loyalty. I want, you know what I'm saying?
For
Elogan said, nah, that's an L.
Nah, I felt like it was an L in the beginning. I did.
You did?
Bro, that's ego though. That shit ego.
100%.
Yeah, I think I
My
agree with you
ego-
on that. That's ego.
My ego
No, it
was
wasn't ego,
was
it was
like this
pride.
is
But
an
it
L.
spoke for itself.
Same
Pride.
same
No,
thing.
it's
for
not.
myself.
She spoke
Ego
for
was
herself.
like, damn.
Damn,
Ego was
that's
like, yo,
big
I know
talk,
I can
bro.
fuck her. I got that 6, 5, 6, 7,
I
8,
got the
9,
full.
10
I got the
dick.
full
Yeah,
7.
but his ego
Know what I'm saying?
like,
That's
you want
ego.
seven.
Pride is like, oh shit.
The full 7.
Pride is like,
You
ooh.
all the way turning around right now, bro. You talking to us?
Nah, he is, but it's alright.
Yo,
They hear me. I hear me
that's
though.
how
I
you
hear
know
me.
Rich is a true friend. He was like, hold on, I'm taking it back.
Nah, cause I
He's
never.
like-
Cause
Yeah, he was really taken away from
low-key,
that.
I'm a very private nigga with shit like
Facts.
that.
Very.
That's a
Cause
fact.
we
I feel you
talk,
though.
know,
Yes,
I know
a
you
fact.
know.
Yeah, you don't want
Shit like
nobody
that, I don't
issues.
be even. I
Personal.
don't even be letting.
Life is
personal
short, forgive
circle.
people.
I let shit
Yep.
that I want to know.
People don't even know nothing wrong.
People wouldn't.
They're like, oh my God, you're married.
Bro, in my relationship, people be like, y'all argue? Like, yes, we fucking argue, nigga. Yes.
That's how I be, yo.
They be like, when?
When?
Right.
They want to know
They want
when.
to see it?
I really want
Y'all cover it
to
up so
make sure
good.
we recognize that relationships come in all forms, man. And you
Facts.
honestly are the one that's in control of making it work. And
Let's
that's
give
a
it up
prime
for that.
example, man. Give it up for Black for that. I'm telling you.
No,
Because not so many motherfuckers could take some shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even tell you. I'm trying to find it in myself to be like, would I be the same way about something like that? Like, I don't even know if I would be strong enough. So it's like, it's dope, man, because it's like, relationships come in all freaking shapes and sizes, man. They really do.
And you
know
enjoy
what I mean?
you enjoy life more when you
And some
talk
people
about
will
it.
say it's an L,
That's
but
what I
I mean,
say.
you wear it on your fucking
Nah,
shoulder.
you get a lot of
That's
You-
right.
That's
All right,
crazy.
check it out. What about dope? Say something?
Nah, but it's also better for your mental health. When you deal with
100%.
all these type of obstacles in life, you know, trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Especially in relationships. You know, like, you know, you gotta weigh, like I said, you gotta weigh out your options. You're either gonna deal with the ugly, the bad, the good, or the ugly. You feel me? It's just real life.
That'd be twice.
Yo, cause the ugly get ugly. Bro.
Yeah, all right, well,
Ugly get uglier.
I want to get into our classics. Before we start our
Yes.
classics, we're gonna go to Lonnie's question. Lonnie had asked, "How many times you smash before you start smashing raw?" Let's start off.
That was a great question.
So let's start off with my boy Bree.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Let's go.
You know what's
Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Go ahead. Let's open it up.
Honestly, hold on. Before we answer, I don't want everybody to give the same answer because I feel
Please.
like Bree gonna say something, and if it sounds good, everybody gonna
Everybody
think
gonna
that.
be like,
I know for sure I got a different answer.
Nah, because I
You gotta
got.
be in a relationship.
Look,
Huh?
yes.
I know for sure I got a different answer, but go ahead.
I was in different stages in my life, so you gotta.
He started to do that. He started to do the table.
Disclaimer.
He started,
I
listen to me when I speak. All right. I grew up.
Forever hold your peace.
You got.
Miss Cakes 824 said.
Guys about to lie.
Oh damn.
Let's keep it funky.
Nah,
I need
listen,
you
on
all
Keep It
guys.
I won't
On
lie.
my podcast, we keep
Don't
it
lie,
funky.
you
So
fuck.
please.
I won't lie. Number one, but like I said, it's different stages in my life. When I was young, I was the condom man. If I'm saying, I turned to a different superhero once I turned.
He's like, I evolved into another motherfucker.
Brother, Bree, could you lift the brim of your hat so they can see your eyes in the camera, please?
Nah, bro. They can say, hold on.
Yo, Scorpio. Yo, Denny Zay said Scorpio nigga speaking for himself.
Yo, I can't take that out of my mind. Now I'm just gonna call you AKA Condom Man. That's your name now.
Let me go change his name.
Shout out to you like happy belated birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Tiny
T gang, Taurus gang.
Belated, belated.
Y'all dope.
All right. So now we're gonna go to Rico.
Oh shit, what happened?
How many times you got smashed before you start raw dogging? Unless and let's not forget those times where you just raw dogging.
That's what I'm thinking about, right? That's why I asked the question.
Let's not put those aside.
That's why Rich is dope, because he put all of the disclaimers in there before you get the question. So you know you gotta answer it with specific detail.
Please.
You know what I mean? I think it really depends on the female you're dealing with. In my perspective, like, how do I feel about her? Do I feel like she really clean? Am I gonna proceed with her like I'm gonna cuff it? Right? Am I cuffing that? If I'm gonna cuff that, then that's gonna incorporate into it. So I think it just has to do with multiple factors when it comes to my thought process about her. So she gotta, I guess, check off probably like 7 of my boxes or something before I'm good with that or something like that.
Dennis Zay said from the motherfucking beginning, but I'm Scorpio.
What?
Yo, hold on. Let me ask y'all a question.
That's
Russian roulette.
Y'all motherfuckers like to play Russian roulette.
Let me ask y'all a question. So say it's something you used to kill like 4 years ago, raw dog, and she pulled back up.
I know where he going with it.
What we doing on the first time she pulled back up?
What
What we doing?
Shit,
What we doing?
Like I'm going in for the.
What are we doing?
I'm putting the Jimmy on, nigga.
You from the Bronx? That's why.
Now, because I'm from the Bronx.
Afford it that way.
I'm just being funny.
Hold on, guys. No, put the Jimmy on. Put the
Now because I'm from the Bronx, I
You gotta
practice
put it
safe
back
sex.
Right.
Come on, bro. Come on,
Nah,
man.
talking
No,
talk.
yo, you trying to say you have to.
Yo, the real underscore Z Hook said after 4 years she a new person.
She a
Like,
new person.
you gotta treat it like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, we don't
Like,
know
get
what happened in the
somebody
4
else, like,
years.
you gotta-
I'm still
you
cool.
gotta be
I'm
like,
gonna keep it fucking with
throw
y'all.
that-
You got
that
my
hat
truck?
on.
I got my
What's up?
Yo, my man,
I'm good.
listen, New York better hit you up, bro. They better hit him up. Yo, they better hit him up, bro. He's giving key right now.
It's in your Gmail. My
Denny said raw dog it again.
I don't think it's my job.
One mic.
I'll keep it funky. I've had a fuck buddy that I fucked for shit. An extended period of time. Right? An extended period of time. And I ain't gonna lie.
She came back.
Don't lie.
It went right back.
I'm not gonna lie, like
Miss Cake is saying they
When-
lying.
when we-
You're wilding right now.
when we used to link up, we definitely was.
He's a good show, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Raw dogging it. Cause you know what it is? If you've been dealing with each other that long, you would assume that person would want to put you in any type of danger.
You would assume they're not stupid.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wow, that's a lot
You
of
assume
assumptions.
no.
That's a lot of assumptions.
You assume that they know
Straight
you.
betrayal.
She not to be
So you would at least ask her, like, when's the last time
Now,
you
y'all
got
Talking about a lot of assumptions.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I was always told when you assume you make an ass out of
Yeah.
yourself.
I know it's
So
stupid.
yes,
Well,
you
say that
know,
again. Say that again. Say that again.
when you assume you make an ass out of
You
yourself.
and me.
So don't get me wrong.
Don't get it twisted.
We
We're
know
not
it's
saying-
stupid.
We're not saying that.
We know it's stupid.
We just want honest answers.
Yeah, we
You
just
gotta know. You gotta know the
Everybody
facts.
out here like, yeah, you know, this matters and this matters. I'm like, bro, come on. You was smashing that for 5 years. She pull up, she bust it open. You don't have a condom. You about to be like, hold on.
I'm going upstairs to the store, nigga. $2, nigga. Save me a kid.
Well,
What are you talking about, nigga? Go get $50,000, nigga.
you live on the nigga.
I need this. I need this right here. I need this talk.
He talk your talk.
Get him going downstairs.
If I'm not that good, I'm all right. Then I don't need to come back. But I'm going to the store. Paying for wipes for the next 9 months.
Not happening.
Nah, hold on. We could be chilling for the next 9 months.
This dude said, I'm gonna go downstairs in 2
Nah.
seconds, boy.
Respectfully, I'm gonna go downstairs because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna think of it like, damn, I'm about to have a kid if I don't go get this motherfucking condom,
You won't be
nigga.
able to concentrate.
That shit gonna be 50,000, 100,000. You're like, child support.
He said it's automatic. He said it's automatic.
He said he gonna be into it, but not into it. Like,
Think about it.
All right, let's ask 70 days. 70
Quick.
days. How many times before this? And don't forget the times when it happens. When it just
Yes,
happens.
ladies.
By the way, had it just happened sometimes?
No, I'll be honest, like
You never rolled those off rip.
No. When I was single, like I only had sex with people who, wore a condom. But when, like you said, like, after a while you ask yourself, like, am I gonna cuff this person? Like, you get
then you start
comfortable.
opening up.
After the
a
third date?
relationship, not after the third date. Definitely not after the third date.
I don't know, man. I done dealt with a lot of women and it happens a lot sooner than you think.
I feel with guys where we've only used condoms, and I've also been in relationships where we didn't use any condoms, so really,
Case by case basis.
yeah,
that's
you
one of
know,
those-
but if
that's
it's,
one of
if
those
it's my
that
man or
confuse
whatever,
me.
most likely we're not using
Yeah.
no condoms.
Jules_Vivi says men raw dogging when they presented with the opportunity every
I think after you
Yeah,
get
I
out,
feel like if you do,
You're wrong.
That's
You're
right.
wrong. You know how many times I had chances to raw dog something?
Not if
I don't got
Wrong.
7 kids,
if I
right?
think,
Cause I'm being honest.
if I think that,
That
if
was
I
guy
think
who had
that
7
there's
kids.
any chance with you that you're going
That you're moving.
you're gonna burn me,
Yeah.
I'm not rolling. Like,
why
I'm
you
not,
fucking?
Huh?
Why you
No,
fucking?
no, right? No, that's the point I'm making. If I feel like you're gonna burn me, I'm not fucking.
Or how about you just don't want to get some accidental child? How about that?
Nah,
Like, you
kids
don't want
is
to make
kids,
a
bro.
child
You don't even be
accidental.
thinking about the child.
I do. Back in the day,
I'm just
You
saying.
do, nigga.
when I was
Man,
contemplating,
you got 3 different girls pregnant.
I was
I
contemplating
ain't
for
like
a
the
reason.
kid.
my
I'm
nigga.
Come on, bro.
Bring
the family.
All
Hey,
right.
damn, I'm young.
My man said kids is kids. I'm Jamaican. bro.
I know.
I
She
low
might be
I
tight,
don't
but
even
I'm like,
have kids right
What
now.
about the
That's
chicks
fine.
that's allergic to
You gonna be like,
condoms?
look, all right,
Quote
yeah.
That's a
unquote.
fact.
You get the lamb skin.
The lamb skin.
The lamb skin.
You be like, damn, you don't
He
want
said
no
the one that's allergic to
Hold
condoms.
up. Real question. You get that lamb skin.
Captain Tall once said, "Men don't raw dog when she wants to raw dog. It's giving side eye.
Men do.
It's giving
Hold
side
up.
eye.
Like I said,
If she's with it, I would say chances are you're gonna
The
take
most
that
you
chance.
get is like topic.
Y'all brought this up before in one of y'all
I've seen
episodes, but I want to ask this.
ahead.
So we talking about this,
Go ahead.
right? And you can answer this first, right? How do y'all feel about running red lights?
So alright, I don't like that, and that's been like kind of coming up lately because
the first
you know I definitely be horny or whatever.
She don't like
But
that.
I don't like it because I just don't care for, especially like it goes back to being into it, right? You can't really be into it. I
It's
want to
the
be into
memento.
it, but no, I can't even with momentum when there's like blood.
There,
But
you just look like you
I
ran
think
over.
what most females are talking about is if you're like done with your period and you might
At
have
the
like
end.
a little.
Is at the end.
At the end.
Motherfucking monsters. That's when they turn into
No,
monsters.
some
Yeah, because I'm gonna be like, look, it's only a little tint.
If you're not
Wow.
spotted,
Or,
it's cool.
yeah.
If you're not spotted, it's cool, bro.
What if she coming
If you
in?
tell me this your last
For real,
day,
for real blood, I'm not doing it. But
tell-
I mean, if we about
If
done.
you
First 2 days now, we good.
Grace Funny forgot I might throw up. Please,
All right, hold on,
please.
hold on. Go
if
ahead,
you
Black.
tell me it's your last day, I still got at least 30 hours where I'm not hitting it.
I can't
Okay,
stand
okay,
it
all
like
right.
that.
So, around the room, just a yes or no. Just a yes or no.
What? Say it again. Say it
just
again.
I'm not. I
Hold on, say it
need.
again.
I need time. I need time for you.
After it's done.
If I'm
But
off the
that's
end,
when
it
she's
don't
the
matter.
most
They
horny,
lying.
and that's when we
They
get
lying.
crazy because it's like how
They lying.
hold on,
She
what
start
you said?
kissing him and
said,
rub on, and you're gonna be like,
you
oh,
want to get a day of rest.
I need a day of
a
rest.
wash out there.
I need a day of rest.
Miss
Nah,
Cake
'cause
said
she
last
might be
day
one
make
of
you
those
horny as
things
fuck.
tomorrow.
Agreeing with
Hello,
some games.
because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly
That's
it.
how much on,
He
nigga.
said he
She might be like, nah.
Last
this nigga
day, we
ain't
might
fucking
hop in the
last
bathtub.
day.
All right, real quick, y'all.
But
Hold
I
on,
just
hold
want
on.
to say this is the beauty of being married.
Hold on,
You
hold
know,
on.
I really don't
He
ever
running
have to
red
worry
light.
about anything
you
related
don't
with
give a fuck.
condoms.
You open-minded.
Every night.
Not to mention I got the snip snip. I'm telling you, his life
Oh,
is
even
life.
better.
Life
Even
is
better.
life for me. You know what I mean? 4 kids, done.
You can just shoot him out with no problem. Blah, 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 blah.
He said I got the snip.
My wife is like me.
Oh my! Yo, tell.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Just a yes or no? Cause yes or no? You running red lights?
Nah, I ain't do that shit.
You're not doing
What
it.
about yellow?
Wait, hold on.
Yes or no? Just a
Keyword
yes or
is
no.
so long, that means yes. Go ahead.
Just a yes or no.
Nah.
I can't run a red light.
I guess you could say it like that, but I ain't do that.
So it gotta be.
That's
medium.
Are you?
So it gotta
If it
She gotta be like, all right, yo, I'm not spotting no more. Please go. I need it. Ah.
okay, so she tell you I'm on my period.
I beat all it.
You know, no, she
Nah,
tells you she's
so
still
say
on it, but she
I'm
wants
not doing it.
Word,
See
word.
why?
That's the right way to ask it.
See what? No. Yeah,
Go ahead. No.
She tells you she's on it, but she really want it. She's
I'm
on
sorry.
her period, but she really want it
Listen,
from you. It's you.
If we not in the bluest water in the ocean,
Nah, not even.
I'm not with it, shorty.
All right.
Respectfully, like.
Who's one in the ocean?
2023. I'm gonna let you know now
My man, I gotta be
today.
a paradise. I gotta be a paradise.
One mic.
Hold on, one mic.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead, Bree.
2023. I'm gonna let y'all know now today. Hell no. No.
What about you, Rico?
Me?
It's a strong note.
Like she was saying.
Yeah.
In the shower, maybe.
Nah, listen, y'all.
No, go.
First of all, your boy Rico free. You be on the street. I don't gotta hide saying that I'm a freak because I'm open-minded and I'm also confident with my freaky side, brother.
Talk
Trust
your
what I
talk.
say. What I say,
Talk your talk.
right? She at the end of it, she spotting, we good. I'ma take that shit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about, nigga?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, taking it down meaning I'm violating that. I'm with that.
Put my tongue in it. No,
But I'm not eating that.
Mommy.
I ain't having no
I'm
pasta.
just asking.
I'm
No,
good.
wait. What if she?
Nah,
What
I'm
if
good.
she's wearing?
The real
what if she's
underscore
wearing
Z
a
Hook said
tampon?
red light
Nah,
special.
I'm still not doing that. I'll hit it though. I'll hit it though at the end. I'll hit it.
Okay.
I'll do the spotting sex.
So you're not eating.
I won't eat it though.
tampon.
Nah, I won't do it. We gotta be clean for the eat. But I will smash it towards the end of the spotting. Like, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Nah, I smashed towards the spotting, but
Jules VV's your
straight.
shorty?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It gotta be.
Okay, all right.
Why?
Nah, I can just tell by the emojis after you know, I be knowing.
Alright, we're gonna get into our classics. We're gonna get into our classics now. Rico, you answered a lot of these already. But if anything has changed, you're more than welcome to answer. First question, we're gonna start off with Cheryl. Miss Sunny Days, I should say.
SD.
What's it called?
Let's go.
What's it called?
Is that where that's from? That's dope.
What is your most toxic
You
trait?
got a friend of me like that.
What is your most
My
toxic
most
trait?
toxic trait is that I am stubborn.
She has to
And
go out.
I think that.
She like to dress up.
She like to dress.
She don't want to be controlled.
If you can't take me looking sexy, I don't want you.
My club night is Thursday. You heard? You heard what I'm saying?
She in the
I don't even
She in the WWE outfit. In the middle of 42nd Street like that.
He said a dumb.
Please, let her finish off.
And then I think I'm right a lot of the times. And
Hold on, fellas. Let her finish her answers with all of you. Please.
and you know, I feel like that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
CY, what's your most toxic trait?
I'm from the Bronx.
I'm perfect.
I know about my chart.
That's toxic.
Sunny Days, they want to know your sign, by the way.
I'm a Taurus.
She a Taurus, right.
That's my mom's sign. Hold on, Taurus.
Mine too.
We spicy.
CY.
Alright, CY.
Please.
Go ahead.
That was funny
Nah,
as hell.
listen, my most toxic trait is like, I don't even think I got one. I just don't lie.
There it is.
Don't
There
lie.
it is.
I'm so perfect.
There it goes. That's a perfect one.
Don't
And that's a Bronx answer. That's a Bronx answer.
don't lie to me.
No, what's your most toxic
What's your most toxic
Not
trait?
what you hate.
What I do?
What's
What's yours?
Like,
What's
what
yours?
I'm around with that
I'm
shit.
overprotective. I feel like I'm overprotective
Oh, you're
sometimes.
controlling.
So it can be
So
toxic.
Not controlling, because
Possessive?
controlling means that you actually control women like you're their father. No,
Okay.
I'm not their father.
So you.
But
So
what I'm
you
trying to tell you is like
What makes it toxic then?
I protect everything I got. You feel me? Like if I know I have something and I know I want to make sure that it's protected with everything I have, I'm gonna go out and beyond. Like when she think I'm not protecting her, I'm protecting her.
But why is that toxic?
And then she says it's toxic because you got your eyes on me, like whoop, 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 whoop. You know
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Let me ask.
I'm just saying, you
This
got my son. I gotta make sure you good.
Toxic.
You feel me?
You got my now. You know all the niggas on the block. It's on the floor right now.
Yeah, like yo, alright, they start shooting like
We both from the Bronx.
You know niggas be on 125th. Why you not?
Yo, shut up, yo.
Why did you go into the barbershop? Did I tell you to go into the barbershop?
no, man.
Okay.
My man proceeded to give the most
That's
Bronx
the truth.
answer you
Alright,
could ever give in
That's
your
a
life.
fact.
What?
Like, you was a Bronx
You
nigga
got
for
me
real.
there.
Nah.
You didn't know he was a Bronx nigga for real.
For real. Call through the call.
If I know I got a kid with Shorty, hold on.
All control.
I'm gonna make sure my son is valid.
Where my son at, bitch?
That's toxicity right
Take your ass inside. You go feed my kid.
I'm gonna say my son.
See why Junior eat?
Nah, don't
Yeah,
CY.
Yo, Jules is giving you Netflix series. It's giving you Netflix series. It's giving real.
Thank you. Let's make it happen, son. Let's make that shit happen. Let's go.
That's a toxic answer, bro.
Miss Kate,
Oh my
Miss Kate,
God, y'all making me cry.
Miss Kate,
You want an episode Netflix?
Miss Kate, 824 said, you got my son with you at the supermarket? Like what?
you not doing
Yo, my man gave the most toxic answer anybody has
You trying to be a single mother in the supermarket? Okay.
You want niggas to bag you at the supermarket?
I
see you with my shirt.
Like niggas see you with my seat outside.
Lonnie, what is your most
Johnny, go ahead.
I ain't even trying to be toxic.
He said, "Come get this weight off my shoulder."
Get it up, Lonnie.
I'm about to get on my shoulder. Hold on.
Let's go. One more.
Nah, I get tip for tat when I'm not like when I fed up with some shit.
You petty.
Same thing.
I can be petty and shit.
Oh, nah, I
Like,
can't do that. I gotta let shit go.
Yeah.
But it depends on what it is. Like I do petty shit depends on what it is. Like don't
Look over there. Talk to that.
Nah, real shit. Depending on what it is, I might do some petty shit. Like if you doing some petty shit or you doing some shit that I don't like and I said something about it too many times, I might do something.
That's why it's toxic. Be the man and say, you know what? I'm the leader, or I'm supposed to be the leader.
They
I'm
just
saying
toxic.
after I say that, and I'm saying that if I say that and it's not fixed, in the mix of fixing it, I might have to do some petty shit. So you gotta fix it.
Mean what you saying.
So that way you fix it off of seeing the petty shit.
And then
You might fix it. It's toxic. It's toxic. That's why I'm saying. Because at first I was gonna say I'm not toxic, but I was like, I see how I folded on it.
Niggas folded on me quick.
With all due respect.
Hold on.
With all due respect, what's your lady's Instagram name?
Oh my God.
My mama lady, the Rosie Hooks.
Oh, okay.
So that is her.
Yeah, that's what I was asking for.
Yo, she calling all out.
That's why I asked.
She told me.
She tuned in.
Yeah. So how far are you going with the petty shit? Like, are you gonna do some outlandish shit?
We gonna move on. We gonna move on. G5. Here we go. G5 is up.
My man.
Call the ambulance.
We need a medical guy. G5 need help.
Here we go.
We gotta stop the show. G5 need help.
What is your most toxic trait?
And make sure that you leave the opening for FUCK.
Alright.
Literally.
My biggest toxic trait is 3 words. Biggest dickhead.
All right.
I'm the biggest dickhead.
That's realistic. That's realistic.
Sarcasm?
Like
You a jerk?
yeah.
No,
Are you a
I'm
jerk?
too real.
Okay.
My realism, if I'm saying it just strikes too many. It just hit them too many chords. They're like, oh. They can't block it. They're like, all right.
You sure you
Like,
only 45% Haitian? I hear heavy.
50.
My man said, yo, I was like, my man did a judo move. That's crazy.
Nigga said Goku for real. Hold on, but that
That was Haitian for you?
I'm like, he don't
Yo,
even know.
that was jokes, bro. That was
He
jokes.
Haitian. All right, Rico Jones.
That's
Most
jokes.
toxic trait.
Most toxic trade.
If it changed, if it hasn't,
I
you don't
could
remember.
I could definitely do what Lonnie do. I could be petty. If I spoke about something X amount of times and you're not getting it, then I got a real good way of kind of maneuvering and thinking outside the box. I'm pretty good at that. Like I could definitely do some shit to be outside the box, and at the end you'd be like, damn, I see why you did that. That's how good I could
It
do it.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But it'll still kind of insult you a little bit, but it's not with the intention of insulting you. It's with the intention of you fixing it.
That's a fact.
So sometimes you might need a little bit stronger approach from me
So you can rearrange it.
so that you can fix it, because you're not getting the softer approach. So
Same shit. I see people asking how petty I would take it.
Because I feel like
Mine.
you petty. They
I
probably
wouldn't.
feel like
I wouldn't be, because I know they probably like, oh, he gonna go do something.
he petty.
Yo, he gonna be on some.
Toxic.
It ain't petty on no like dog shit. It's more petty on some like I said, if you doing something I don't like and I'm fed up with it and I do some petty shit, I pick an argument and I probably hurt your feelings with how I say
Real
this
quick.
shit.
They
You
call
feel
me a wallow today. I'm a
So
wallow.
it's like
toxic.
I'm one of those type. Like I get fed up with saying something so much and I just hurt your feelings type shit. Like, and it'd be petty when I do it. Like, damn, you could have said that a different way type shit.
yeah, you just press the button. You like say less.
Yeah, I'm just pressing buttons. That's basically I'm pressing the button. Like
now.
once I feel some type of way, I can just press the
Press all
button.
this shit.
But it's gonna be petty because I could have just came at it a whole different way. And if I would have just thought about how to say it or go about it, it probably wouldn't even been what it could
It
have, what
wouldn't
it
have
was.
been
Yeah, I
like
feel
that.
You
you.
feel me?
I
So
feel you.
that's my toxic trait.
All right. Jerry, what's your classic question, Jerry?
Oh, yes.
Let's do it.
Would you rather be single and lonely, and or married and miserable?
And
And why?
remember there's a study right
Me
now that
first?
says.
Go ahead.
I love this. I love
Hold
this
on.
question too.
Yeah,
I'm
Rick,
ready for this one.
Hold on, before you go,
Because he said this to me, and I was
just,
like,
just understand that there's been a study that's been done. Loneliness can lead to death.
Depression and death. Yes,
Miserable, you're
100%.
married, you
Go ahead.
lonely just with somebody.
just saying. But go ahead.
They just said that loneliness can lead to death. But what if my lonely path find another loner?
But then at that point, you're not alone.
Any answer we okay with. Hit it.
Single and lonely, or married and miserable.
But you know, miserable can cause a heart attack quicker than loneliness,
Hey,
right?
listen, I'm not.
Misery love company.
It's just talk your talk.
Talk your
Say
shit.
what you gotta say.
You are toxic.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
waiting.
everybody here,
No,
man.
I'm sorry for
You got the favorite captain.
That answer's crazy. He's like, yo, misery love company.
Rich, y'all don't remember. Y'all don't remember my answer.
I'm not even.
Y'all don't remember my answer. I don't remember my answer.
You're right. But
I was the one that said miserable
Mad as
company. I said
fuck.
that.
Relationship.
That's true.
But no, go ahead. You were done.
I pass.
all right,
All right.
my man Lonnie.
Ooh, this is I like this
plead
one. I
the
never
fifth.
heard this one before. FUCK said being
I
miserable
plead the
is being lonely. So either
feel me?
way, it's
Either
a
way.
lose-lose.
And that's why I said she said the facts too, because it's like I don't know. I can't really. I wouldn't know what to really.
Do being alone.
Nah, I know what to do being alone, but being miserable. Shit, I've been to prison, so I know what to do being alone. But miserable is just crazy. Like I can't be
free and miserable.
I can't be free. Right? No, like I'd rather be lonely and miserable. You feel
That's
me?
why I said pass.
Nelson
Okay.
Mandela did a whole bunch of years in jail. And then when he came out, he still divorced his wife. After being with her for like 10 years or some shit like that. After he got out from mad years.
I ain't gonna be
And
miserable.
he's still fucking.
Well, he did
he's still
25
fucking
plus
divorced her,
years.
bro.
He said he came back with like no more misery.
Wait.
That was the crazy part.
Let's talk about it. When that man was in jail, he was a folk hero. When he came out, he was getting all type of pussies thrown at him.
That's
so
true.
leaving his wife was not an issue for him. He had the most.
He was the.
Now remember, he's in Africa.
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
Word.
All right.
Yeah.
Word.
All right. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
He had concubines.
Okay.
That's so true.
That's why I'm
man.
looking
That's
this
dope.
way, not that way.
We going to see why? We going to see why?
See why?
See why?
Married, miserable, single, and lonely.
And why?
Single and lonely.
I feel like I'd rather be alone. You know what I'm saying?
Single and lonely.
Being alone will make you wake up and reevaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can look at yourself and hear the four walls talking to you. You know, you're not actually reevaluating yourself until you're really alone. You're not actually reevaluating yourself until you actually alone.
Big facts.
And then you see that you have nobody. See, when you have nobody, you have yourself. See? And that's when you really wake up. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't understand that being a loner is actually good sometimes. Because you actually get to sit there and know you. And know what you're worth. Know what you value in this earth.
Correct.
Beyond all the people that doubt you and say, yo, you're nothing. You feel me? And I'm saying, people say you're nothing, but can they be alone?
Nah, but he's asking like if you're lonely, not just being alone, because a lot of us could be okay being alone, but the feeling of being lonely.
Which is what
would
the
you rather-
study
yeah, would
which
you
is what the
rather
study is saying
the feeling of
can
being
kill you.
lonely,
They can literally kill you.
Not just
But
alone,
misery can
but
kill you 'cause
lonely.
you
But
stress.
exactly, that's
But
a
that's
real,
not according to the
Listen, I'd
study.
rather
It doesn't
be-
beat loneliness.
Yeah, y'all gotta understand.
You could have
It's
miserable
levels.
stress.
When I say I've been saying it all night, but y'all gotta understand it's levels to each thing. So
But I'd rather be
the
alone.
loneliness is like imagine yourself like stranded, like no help.
I'd rather
That
be alone.
lonely and you like, oh, fuck it, I'm
But
just
you're
lay down.
lonely. You want to talk to somebody. You want.
What if you
you're
can't?
But the feeling,
feel like
you
you
know,
I'd
it's
rather
the
be
feeling.
alone,
It's the
bro.
feeling that they're asking. Like,
Yeah.
would you
I'd
rather
rather be
be
alone.
lonely? So would I rather feel like, damn,
So you
I
rather
want
be
to
alone.
talk to somebody.
I'd rather be
I
alone
want
because
to
that's
chill with
being,
somebody. I want
being alone is gonna empower me.
See why you keep saying
Yes,
alone,
but
it's we're
okay,
talking
the
alone. We're
question-
saying lonely.
Lonely.
No,
Those
it's
are
a-
different things,
there's a
though.
So you'd rather be
difference.
lonely.
Yeah, being lonely is like you
facts.
missing
Okay.
another
You know why?
person.
I'd rather be
You rather
lonely.
crack coconuts by yourself on the island by yourself.
and,
That's the
and
way-
feel miserable being lonely.
I'd
Ride
rather
the
From
jet
the-
ski
the-
by
you're
yourself, the
still not
helicopter,
feeling
the
by
plane.
You had
You cook your
You had
own.
to define
No
lonely.
more
I really don't,
takeout.
yeah.
But
You
Hold
can
on,
fat.
let's
Look,
tell you.
look, let me
Yeah,
talk.
Hold on.
You
See,
can-
hold on.
Go ahead.
Lonely means you have nobody.
No one.
Nobody.
You have nobody.
You can't identify with
Like,
it.
and I know a lot of people have family.
Do you have nobody to hold on? Sorry, I don't mean to cut off your question
Go ahead.
because I always think about this too. Lonely. Do you have nobody to keep or do you not have nobody?
You have nobody. I mean, and as far as to keep,
Period.
Nobody.
you have nobody. You
What
just have
it,
nobody.
it's the feeling of having you don't have the
Companionship.
feeling that you have.
Can I tell you guys something?
but you
There is no connection that
but
you
I can
feel.
have-
I'm waiting until it's my
Still
turn. 'Cause I got a good
have
answer for
somebody.
I
this.
ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put y'all on blast right there when y'all understand.
I'm pretty yeah.
I'm ready with my answer.
Hold on,
I'm
see why.
ready.
See why. Go ahead. See why.
Absolutely.
Even if you have a fucking kid, you have nobody. You know why? Let me tell you why. The mother controls every situation that kids does. So if the kid's gonna go to Florida, the kid's going to Florida. If you stay in the Bronx. You understand me? I'm being
and she's at the supermarket.
No, I respect what you're saying.
if I'm going to Cali, if I'm going to Cali, and my kid is going to San Francisco, well, it don't matter where.
Going where the mother
You
going.
got it,
It's
Jay.
going. Listen, respectfully, you can go to the judge right now. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You see these fucking celebrities on TV, nigga. They got billions of dollars, millions of dollars. It don't matter how much money they got. The kid always goes to the mom. So you're fucking lonely. So tell me how the fuck you really gonna fucking feel
Miserable.
when you got nobody, nigga. Fuck miserable.
That's
You
how the
empower
system.
yourself.
That's how the system is.
You
pitted against
empower
us
yourself
like that.
because you know you got a living thing in this earth. And as long as that living thing is living, you're gonna continue to live. Fuck anything. And that's real fact.
What's it called?
So
So you're basically choosing loneliness.
No, but he's saying he's not gonna feel lonely.
You're gonna
just because
empower
he's gonna
yourself
empower
to
So he's still choosing loneliness.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
don't
choose
know.
lonely.
Single alone.
I don't know because I don't know if he's lonely.
When you keep lonely,
Yes,
I don't know.
You choosing no, I'm with you, bro. You choosing loneliness.
When you born,
No,
you
he's saying he's
fucking
not
born
lonely.
alone, bro. When you die alone. Your
But the
son
two
is not
choices is
dying with
loneliness
you, my nigga. Your
or
fucking
miserable
wife
marriage.
is not dying
I'm
with you.
empowering my loan.
I don't care, bro.
No,
Your
I
wife
feel
is
what
not
he's saying.
dying with you. Your kid is
I
not dying with you. When you leave this fucking earth, you leave by your fucking self.
That's true.
And if you
Yeah.
understand the concept of that, read the Quran, read the Bible, read whatever fucking anything you want to read, bro. If you don't understand life, and you don't understand yourself,
But the
Real
Bible.
Z Hook said it got deep.
But the Bible
Yeah,
also
right.
says,
Got
hold
real
on.
deep.
But the Bible also says
I ain't
that
gotta
one of your
speak
main
no more.
purposes as a man is family.
family, but it's also
And to
learning
build
how to
family.
be alone and learning how to go and get back what you want.
So his answer is single and lonely. Okay, got it.
Yeah, lonely.
Single lonely.
That's what I say. Single lonely.
Facts,
Alright,
nigga. I'm like Young Dolph, nigga. I'm
um,
alone, nigga. I can live by myself, nigga.
R.I.P. Dope.
R.I.P.
Let's
God.
go,
I'm
Sunny
a loner.
Days.
I'm a loner.
Ready?
I'm a
I
loner.
think so, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. So hear me out real fast, because
I'm a loner.
you know, being lonely, you know, you're gonna want to have somebody around. The way that I understand loneliness, right? Because you're not just alone. You're feeling like I'm alone. I'm lonely. I need company, companionship, somebody here in the space, even if they're not talking. So I don't know, because I could be alone or whatever, but the feeling of loneliness, I don't know if I really want that. Maybe I might fuck around and be miserable, because at least I could just, you know, have somebody to yell at sometimes, and
That's
you
misery.
know, maybe I could walk away from them. We might have a little miserable sex or whatever.
Pretty
Like,
toxic.
you know, it
want
is
that.
toxic. But
I don't want that.
Pretty
so
toxic.
is loneliness. So is loneliness, because
You're not being toxic to anybody else when you're alone.
you're not doing it to anybody
You're being
else.
toxic to
Toxic
But
to yourself.
That's
But
being
you are being
toxic to
toxic,
someone. That's
exactly.
twice as bad, bro.
hold on, you're
you're
being
not-
toxic
hold on,
to
hold on.
yourself because you're dealing with this feeling of wanting to have someone around. We're not talking about being alone. We're talking about the feeling of loneliness.
Yeah, no. I was talking about you. I was saying,
Talk
when
it
you're
to
choosing
us.
to be miserable and you're
That's
gonna
a
be
good.
toxic.
That's a good
Because
one.
somebody there with you.
It's a good aspect.
Somebody there with you.
Being toxic to yourself, I feel like it's twice
You
as
don't want
bad.
you
Hold on,
time.
hold
We
on.
both being miserable.
Hold on.
Yeah, I might walk the fuck away from that miserable
you don't
ass
want
nigga, but
you
get the fuck
time.
out my way. And I might have my you time now. But because I took the
But you can
misery.
still have your time being married and miserable.
Exactly. Where being lonely, you just always
You can still have you time.
lonely.
This is a good talk on it though.
So-
Like,
It's
seriously.
always lonely because the
I
feeling
ain't-
is loneliness.
I ain't go yet, right?
Yeah,
so
go
what
ahead,
I was
bro.
gonna say is I actually agree with her. Cause I'd rather be married and miserable. Now to me, to each his own your preference, but my preference is I want companionship when I go. So like the day I die, I want to have my kids and my lady there right next to my deathbed. You know what I mean?
At
If
least
I
the
if I go
kids.
before them, if I go
Yeah,
before
at
them,
least the kids
you
will
know what I'm saying?
hate you
If I'm
because y'all
miserable
been
because I
miserable.
hate certain shit, then it's the
At least
lesser
the
of
kids.
two
I
evils
agree.
than me being by myself and just.
I agree.
What do I have there? What legacy did I leave? Just me by my goalie.
Yeah, I agree
But
with
you
you.
got
what I'm saying?
miserable kids to go with.
I agree with
Like,
this.
Alright.
I approve.
Yeah, that's
All right.
that's a
Last
good
question for
point.
y'all.
That's
Last
dope,
question for y'all. We gotta wrap it up.
Nah, this really, that was.
Definitely
Thank
had a
you,
good
thank you
point.
for that one,
Well,
guys.
but
For real, for real.
We're
That
gonna
was
wrap it
dope.
up after this question. 3 biggest pet peeves when feeding somebody or in a relationship. 3 biggest pet peeves.
Lack of hygiene. Not if they're not responsible, if they're not accountable.
Okay. And number 3.
Responsible.
If they're responsible. If they're
Hygiene.
Yeah, it is the same thing. Accountable and responsible.
No, it ain't. So I can break it down. I don't want to get into that.
Break it down. Break it down.
All right.
Responsible was knowing your task, knowing that you have to do this. Accountable was something that you know that
You should take
It's-
responsibility for.
yes,
Okay.
it's two different. You know what I'm saying it leads up to it, but that makes you the better person that
Yeah,
you have to be.
So you're saying with the accountability, like even if you're not doing it right now, you know you should be doing this.
Yeah,
And you're taking
you're
accountability
responsible for
that.
doing it,
Right.
but you're not taking accountability to do it.
I get it.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Alright.
I'm with you.
My boy Lonnie.
Responsibilities, hygiene, and I hate bad feet.
Now let's dive into that a little bit. What do you mean?
What's bad
What's
for you?
bad for you? What do you
Like-
think of bad
I
for you?
like that. I don't
Like
know guys
ugly
can fuck with
feet,
bitches that
like
don't take care of some
like
rough.
if you can't, yeah, like if
So
you don't
if a
take
guy
care of your
got- if a guy
feet,
got-
if
But
you
that's-
don't get your shits
That's part of
done
hygiene, gang.
regularly. Yeah, it's part of that.
No. Nah.
You can be clean though.
he
You
said
can be
bad feet.
clean and
I
have some ugly ass.
Hey, you don't put the white toenail polish on. You
You don't do none of
nothing.
that. You got the
This shit just like-
fungus corn shit going on. Like you got some wrong stuff going on.
got
with
this
the
face.
feet. I seen them
Oh.
on the past through.
He said I seen him.
On the past
You talking
through.
about if the toenails look like a charcoal briquet? Like
The
you did like
toenails,
a.
the toenails look like she got nothing but brothers and she wears
Brisket.
sneakers every
You
day.
know what?
Man, she make picking soccer.
Like,
I'm playing soccer. I actually said that.
She in the middle of Florida playing soccer all day.
I asked,
Like-
I,
Hold on. Give me the mic. Give me the
I
mic.
asked my ex that one time, like, you know, cause I kind of felt like, and I kind of felt like maybe I was like a little bit like prissy compared to other women that he dated, and I said to him one day, like, yo, you fuck with a bitch that got ugly feet? Like, just to know what type of nigga he was, because I feel like if you fuck with a bitch that got ugly feet,
you'll fuck with a
yeah,
bitch. You'll fuck
If you got no morals,
Give me feet, bro.
You might fuck with some stink pussy.
Some nasty
you
shit.
don't got no standards.
Like
what am
if you
I?
gonna get some
I go
pussy and
crazy.
she keep the socks on,
What you doing?
what's up?
When she take them shits off,
Take those off. Let me see real quick.
you don't think
Hold on. Let me
Huh?
shut up.
You got a foot fetish?
Let me shut
Nah, I
up.
don't have a foot fetish,
But you
but
need to see the feet.
I need to see them feet because some
gotta
things
look
is
like
a
precious.
foot fetish.
No, I ain't
I won't. Now look,
see the feet
To fuck up?
That's not no foot fetish.
I mean,
He said, I
don't need to see no feet to fuck her. No. You can keep your
I don't
socks
think it's a
on.
foot
keep your
fetish. I
socks
feel
on.
like
As long as I'm getting in that ass, I'm
nah, like cause
You keep your socks on.
it's the caliber. It's the caliber of woman I go for. So it's just
Lonnie's like, why you hiding your
Listen,
I might not be
Why you hiding
fucking
your
with
Let me see.
I don't think what I think he's saying is I don't think he's saying that he needs to see their feet first. I think what he's saying is after he smashed, he gonna hit him with the boomerang.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, oh, why you hitting us in the back?
And he
You
go
feel me? If you got the socks on, slip one off real quick.
That's
Like,
And see why?
Catch the
See
look
why?
of the-
3 biggest pet peaves.
See why?
Oh, this is gonna be good. Go ahead.
Jokes, bro.
You gotta be from the Bronx. No, I'm just playing. Again, too easy.
Gotta
Too
be.
easy.
She can't be from the Bronx.
She can't be.
Make sure you say it to the camera.
Please.
I want her to be different, unique.
No. I'm not asking what you want.
no pet
What you don't like.
What you don't
Yeah,
like.
what you
Don't
don't
like.
like. Yeah,
Don't like.
what's
Three
three
things
things you
you
don't
don't
like?
3 deal breakers.
That ratchet shit. That shit like, oh, nigga, fuck that nigga. I'm like,
With that voice, so you think no girls from New York.
No, that's what I said. No girls from the Bronx. No girls.
No girls from New York. So you basically don't date any girls in NYC.
No, bitches.
I'm sorry, BX.
See why I was like, you thought I was feeling you?
He said I went to the West Coast for this.
Let me answer. We gotta wrap it up.
It's like that. It's like, yo, these bitches be so hostile. Like, nigga, what the fuck you doing, nigga? Fuck you going? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm only for the fucking I'm going to work. I'm clocking in, nigga.
I don't believe him.
I'm
'cause
good.
He said that his toxic trait was.
No, what is your toxic trait? Hold on, what is your toxic trait? You talking about somebody yoking you, but what's your toxic traits?
These girls be aggressive, bro.
That's damn.
No, we
And they
don't
be
believe the
controlling.
peppies.
They be so controlling that you be like, damn, bro, this bitch is a dude, nigga. She's a fucking woman, my nigga.
So the pet peeve is
You
control.
don't like controlling females.
It's not controlling. She
The
can be a little
masculinity.
aggressive, and she can have that little bit of toughness in her. When she acting like she a dude, I'm like,
You gotta walk the other way.
yo, I'm
Can't
out,
take
bro.
it.
I got
It's too
that.
much.
Cause it's like, damn, like.
What's your next one?
Be beating niggas up.
Now, another thing is like just carrying yourself as a woman. You know, knowing the respect you need to carry for yourself. Fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be able to properly carry yourself as a woman. Like, you know, like, these girls be so into the social media nowadays, I feel like they need to sit there and reevaluate themselves and know that they're a woman and they're an enterprise. You feel me? Their value, you know, is, I don't know. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They're a diamond. You know, and then once you value yourself as dirt, that's when you gotta go look for the diamond that's in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real shit, bro. These females, they want so much from a dude, but we can't get so much from a female. I don't understand it. We supposed to get 50-50. Matter of fact, fuck 50-50, 100 and 100, 1,000 and 1,000, a million and a million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see you and you need to see me. From there, we move on. You heard? That's basically what this about. Like, you know, whether it's loyalty and royalty, you need to see me and I need to see you and you need to see eye to eye.
Alright.
You need to do some poetry.
Respect that.
He do. He an artist.
Sunshine.
All right.
Sunny day. I think sunshine. Sunny day.
Sunshine. Sunshine on a sunny day.
My pet peeves is when somebody says they're gonna do something but they don't do it.
Man of your
You
word.
know what I'm saying? Exactly,
You
because
broke your
I feel
balls.
like your word is your bond, right? So if you don't do what
Right.
you say, how could I believe that you're gonna do what you're supposed to do?
Okay, next one.
I like that.
I think, you know, I don't know. I just you know, when they don't really listen to like what I'm trying to say. That's really it.
Communication.
Guys don't
Yeah,
listen.
communication.
You
Yeah.
just do whatever we want to do anyway.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I feel like I don't really have much to complain about. Like, just do what you say you're gonna do and be honest. Like, all that lying shit.
Cindy, do
Good or
you
bad?
believe in following your partner, your man?
Like on Instagram or something?
No.
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 In life.
Oh man, no,
Nah,
no. And like as
In life.
allowing him to be
Leadership.
the leader
Well,
that
if
right
he-
that he is destined to be.
If he presents himself to
As that.
as
Worthy.
that type of
As the
and he's
alpha.
an actual leader, you know.
Then you'll
And a
follow.
lot of men get alpha confused. They think just because they tough and they run the streets and they can fight
Yeah,
that they
Cause
alpha.
nigga got a
They-
gun.
And
you
you change the
alpha.
tire.
You ain't have to stand up though, CY. You ain't, I mean, she wasn't gonna say no.
I gotta go to
Can you fix the breaker when the
Oh,
shit
Roy
gets
gave it to
short?
him.
You know? Can you do shit? How could I believe you? But if you're in the lead, I'ma follow.
Rico. Yeah. Toxic. Your three pet peeves. Or,
3 pet peeves.
it doesn't have to be 3. Your pet peeves.
I would say I like a balance. I'm really picky, so I know I'm annoying. As far as that's probably like one of my toxic traits, you know, to combine it. But I'm really picky about certain things, and like the smallest thing can make me not like you. So I'm honest about that. But if I do like you, then that means that you really official in my eyes. Like you're able to pass check a lot of boxes. I like ratchet with a balance.
Yeah.
Like I like ratchet when it needs to be, and then I like quiet when it needs to be. So I like a girl that knows when to do that. I feel like when you know when to do that, it makes you really sexy. like when to like be loud and when to not be
I
loud.
love a balance.
Yeah,
Balance means
like,
everything.
When a girl knows how to do that, to me, that's one of the biggest
Balance
turn-ons.
means everything.
It's yin
Because-
and yang.
Yeah,
Balance.
and she doesn't have to show her dominance by screaming at another girl. Her dominance is her brain, you know what I mean, and her mind. So to me, that's another pet peeve. Like that's appealing to me over a lot of those other things. I like smart, I like pretty, and I like being able to combine it and being able to conduct yourself as such without being gassed.
All right. Well, wish my boy Lonnie was down here, but you went to go.
No, it's not.
Lonnie right here. CY. CYJ.
Yeah, I knew that. My bad. I've been calling him
Blue
right
Royal.
name. I've been calling y'all the right name.
Blue
all the
Royal
time.
kicked in.
Yeah, that was just a mistake.
Yo, shout out to the Blue Royal.
Yeah, shout out to
Word.
Blue Royal.
That's what's
And shout out to
going
New
on
Age,
over
man.
here,
New age, shout out, motherfucker.
We the hardest working motherfuckers in the music industry, and we independent. You hear me?
There you
Facts.
go.
Fact. We on our way.
Let them know where they can find New Age and find y'all pages.
On any music platform you listen to, from Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, Deezer, Tidal,
YouTube.
whatever you listen to music on, you can type in any one of our names, and it's
All right,
gonna
Lonnie
pop
D.
up.
Wait, hold on. Let's start off with you. What's your at?
You can add me at Lonnie D, the real Lonnie D, on Instagram, and everything else is Lonnie D. Lonnie is LONIDEE. You feel me?
All right. CY, where can find you at?
Everybody can find me on Tidal, Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, TikTok, iHeartRadio. Y'all know the vibe. It's CYJ, JAYY. And then on Instagram, y'all can find me at CY_NYC. Y'all know I'm repping New Age, and we taking over the city.
That's
Y'all
it.
niggas know on my pop, nigga.
All right. My boy Rico.
Rico Jones 10 with a Z, so not an S, all together, so you don't gotta space nothing out. And also the music page is at New Age Music Entertainment, so follow that page. Also another announcement, if anybody that know us, I heard even Rich one time say, yo, y'all drop music like every week, and Rico got a studio at his crib.
Thanks.
We haven't dropped music in a while, right? So it's a topic that I know we wanted to bring up. So really quick,
Facts.
the reason we haven't dropped nothing is because we got a whole EP coming out on Sunday coming up.
Everybody
Right?
chat.
So,
Okay.
New Age.
as opposed to where we were doing one drop a week, 1 or 2 songs, y'all about to get hit with a whole project
Yeah, let's
coming
do
this
it.
Sunday.
Let's
And it's
do
going to be
it.
all original, half the beats produced by yours truly.
All right.
All the artists you see here are on it, and it's going to be crazy. So
What's the name of the project?
the project is called Road to Success.
Road to Success
Road
by
to
New
Success.
Age.
We like
New
it.
Age.
I like
Facts.
I
that.
love that. I love that. And where can they find you, G5?
G5 Bree, I'm on everything, man. Just
Same thing.
You can type me up on Google and you can do whatever you
How
want
you
to
spell
do.
Bree?
G.
BREE
All right.
G and then the number 5, you heard? And on Instagram G5_Bree if you want to add me there. But check us out, man. We got the situation. We got the city, man.
Well, that's a fact.
BX.
In sunny days, I know you ain't got no projects dropping because you don't rap.
You know what I'm saying? But
She be out there though.
I got the
She be dressing
ear.
nice though.
Right? I get dressed or whatever. Nah. I got the CMOS. I got my CMOS. I got all types of juices and stuff like that with ashwagandha, good for the pipe, as they say.
Okay.
You know, all of those things.
Stimulation
What
of the
else?
brain,
Ben said,
fasting.
don't forget, we still out here. Follow me Sunny Days. I'm on TikTok. I do my little videos, commentating. You know.
All right. By the way, we're gonna also get Sunny Days back with just the audience. Y'all more than welcome to try to get y'all own individual episodes.
Everybody
gonna
get an
Y'all all
episode.
welcome to get y'all own
Yeah.
episode.
Definitely.
But we definitely want
Rico
Sunny Days
brought
back.
his team for a reason.
Hey, listen.
We coming strong, man.
And
I
that's
know
a
it's
wrap
good.
for us, fellas. It's a wrap. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Episode 101.
Don't forget, tune in to
One on
Lonnie
one.
D, y'all.
Check us
It's only
out.
one way.
New York.
Hit the mouse. It says,